let me go and look for a story that I can tell this people on my phone. Just come into my inbox and say, Abefee, I feel like giving this person something. Can you get the account number? That way, I'll then say to them, thank you for sharing your story. I'll be in your inbox shortly. I'll just please keep an eye on your inbox. That way, if anybody wants to help them, I then go to them and say, can you give me your account number? Somebody wants to help you. Or can you give me your account number? I want to give you a token. I will then take a screenshot and send to you. However, in some cases, with the permission of my moderators, we will make it public. In very rare cases, so I get cases where we go deep, giddy gone, to really kidney. With the permission of my moderators, we'll have a conversation and be like, okay, let's ask the public if they want to do this. Or if I get more than 7 people in my inbox saying, Abefee, I want to support this person, I will then make it public. Because I feel like if 7 people are willing to donate to somebody, is enough. So, power gone by my ad gone, our meta, or my moderator, additionally, 7 years in more bulk amounts, then you need, Jade. So that's how we're going to run the platform. That's how we're going to do it. I'm doing this because I want to keep you guys safe as well. Because I acknowledge that about the comment section, I want to give the person 100,000. Trust me, people are coming into your inbox and they are coming to beg you for money. I've had people say my request section is on fire because people are going into people's inbox and asking them for money just because they see them donating money here. So I want to be able to keep everybody safe and keep your page, sane. I don't want people to come and bombard your inboxes begging you for money and then you feel like, oh my God, why did I even go and help on this platform? So to keep everybody safe, to keep this community safe and healthy, if you ever need to support anybody, just come and ask me. If it's up to 7 people, I'll then announce it in public and say, people want to support this person. So let's do this and then we'll then do the donation. If for any reason you then come to me and you say, oh, you want to help somebody, if I'm going to send you a screenshot, I'm not going to do copy and paste. To my pay no inbox, account number any, I will not copy and paste to you. I will take a screenshot so that you can see the person's name. You can see the sender. You can see that it's the same person that was here. Let's send account details and I'll send you the screenshot. The majority of time I'll have to ask for your number or something, but another way to be able to send the money to you. So I'm sending you the screenshot so that you can see, and then you can also send me the transaction and I can confirm to the person that you sent that. So that's how we're going to be running it from now. Anyway, so that's how we're going to go from now. Thank you all so much for being here. To all you supporters of this platform, to all of you, Olugbeja, why you are abusing our people? Let's just keep going. Don't worry. Toro, good morning, lovely. So everybody who keeps pushing us and saying, don't worry about yesterday, wala and she show one where it come. Tomajo Kotomanto Sarah, one year not she look ton live by Tombua, and people can say Abefee, just ignore her. In your family member one, because if you have to see where in here, Concobushaman judging. So that one, yeah, my worry nepa here. Bushaman she seasonal every other day, Luman she so in here, go Jawaleju, Osha, and with the town Sinile one here. So, and my worry. But I'm there, my body in line, that's okay. So, I'm not worried. Anyway, so we're going to go into today's show. Today's show is about Mr. Omowummi. While some of you have heard the story, I feel like some people haven't. He's the man that was pardoned after spending a couple of years in prison. He will share his story now, and then we will just hear his story. I mean, I think the most important thing about his story is to just hear his story, see how God used people to lift him from where he is, and just see where he is right now. So, Mr. Oluwo, can you tell about mine? Tell me what's the big screen. Mr. Oluwo, can you share one bit?
More, money shaking open camera.
No, I need to open camera. That's up to you. If you want to find, if not, that's okay. You don't have to.
Okay. All right. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, ma. Please, show me, ma.
I'm going, Dada.
100%.
Okay. Okay, let me turn it off back. Okay, sir. Yeah, Mr. Victor, Ekasa Mukinza. Thanks for the opportunity and the post. I still go and one God. I should go for giving me this grace and opportunity. So my name is Oluwasegun Oluwokere from Odo, the local government, Oyon, Osun State. So I was born and brought up from a family of Oluwokere. So the only child of my dad and my mom, Eminokoni Abati Yamebi. So up to today, near Boko, the labo. So in 2010, I like mo admission to school ní College of Education in Laorongun. So ìgbà tí mo get admission yẹn, mo wá lọ síbẹ̀ wọ́n ní wọ́n ti mú mi ní school yẹn. So ìgbà tí mo wá ti school yẹn dé ní ìrọ̀lẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn, that is on the 13th of November 2010. So bí mo ṣe wá ti school yẹn dé, inú mi bàjẹ́ dé lọ́jọ́ yẹn because àwọn lecturers tí mo bá ń bẹ̀ àtàwọn tí wọ́n ní school yẹn àtàwọn ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yẹn sọ pé result mi yẹn ó wà okay ju school tí mo fẹ́ wáyé lọ kó yẹ kí n lọ sí school tí ó wà okay bí i university àbí polytechnic pé kì í ṣe college of education yẹ kí n gbé result mi wá. So inú ìbànújẹ́ ẹ̀ lèmi ṣàfẹ́ padà wá sílé wá bá dáàdì àti mọ́yìn because àgbẹ̀ ni dáàdì mi ń ṣe. Àwọn àti mọ́yìn mi náà ni wọ́n jọ ń ṣiṣẹ́ àgbẹ̀ yẹn. Kò rẹ̀ sí much lọ́wọ́ wọn kò sẹ́ni tẹ̀. Nǹkan kó tó máa rí yẹn náà fi train mi ní school private school mo dẹ̀ lọ. So mo dẹ̀ jẹ́ ọ̀kan tó máa ń gbá bọ̀ nínú ìlú mi. So mo ṣàṣẹ wá dé láyé ìrọ̀lẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn mo fi bad dáàdì máa sọ pé àkélò ṣe ni mo ṣàṣàlàyé fún ọ pé ó dùn mí pé àlówó lọ́wọ́ pé fact kì í ṣe school tó yẹ kí n mú result lọ nílé nǹkan kan ó ṣàní kí n máa rí pé ọlọ́run àṣẹ ìyàwó pé at least ó ṣàyàjú kí n má lọ rárá lọ. So ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn là ń sọ lọ́wọ́ ṣàdédé mo gbọ́ èrò ìbọn gbogbo ibi tá a jókòó sí yẹn àwọn èrò pọ̀ àwọn tó ń play table tennis àwọn tó ń play snooker àwọn tó ń ṣe irun. So bá ṣàdé gbọ́ èrò ìbọn yẹn àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn wọ́n pààkì síwájú ibi ṣọ́ọ̀bù ibi tá a jókòó sí yẹn ó wà níwájú bí kéèyàn kan fún gọ́tà sí ibi títì yẹn. So bá ṣàdé páàkì mọ́tò yẹn wọ́n bẹ́ kalẹ̀ láti inú mọ́tò wọn wọ́n ti yìnbọn sókè bí ẹ̀mejì. Everybody ti àwọn míì ti sá àwọn kan ò sá pé kí ló lè ṣẹlẹ̀ nínú ìlú kékeré táwọn ọlọ́pàá yìnbọn délé kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀. So báwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ṣàṣẹ ń tọ ibi ṣọ́ọ̀bù ibi tí a jókòó sí ẹ̀mí àti dábì yìí bọ̀ báwọn ọlọ́pàá ṣàṣẹ débi bẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe mú ọ̀sìn mi nìyẹn wọ́n mú dáàbì mi lọ sínú mọ́tò. So bọ́n ṣe débi mọ́tò hilux ni wọ́n gbé wá. So I think èèyàn kan wà nínú mọ́tò yẹn tó ń tọ́ láti jẹ́ bóyá ọlọ́pàá yẹn pé bóyá kò kí ń ṣe èmi àmì kò kí ń ṣe dáàbì pé èmi ni pé kán lọ mú. So wọ́n ṣàṣẹ fi dáàbì mi lẹ́ńbẹ́ báyìí àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn tọ̀ mí bọ̀ wá padà dáàbì mi wá sọ fún mi pé Ṣẹ́gun máa sá lọ pé ìwọ̀n làwọn ọlọ́pàá fẹ́ mú máa sá lọ mo ní ìrìn àwọn ọlọ́pàá fẹ́ mú bí ti báwò mi ṣáà sá lọ lọ́jọ́ yẹn mo insist pé kí n fẹ́ máa sá lọ fún ọlọ́pàá tí máa sá lọ bí báyìí anywhere tí máa ń lọ káàkiri náà ṣé kò ní sọ ọlọ́pàá ń bẹ̀ at least máa ṣàmọ̀ nǹkan tọ́lọ́pàá fẹ́ mú mi fún. tó bá lọ máa ń ṣàlè dọ́dọ̀ mi báyà ṣe bu ṣòkòtò mi sóni ẹ bọ́ ṣe mú mi wọnú mọ́tò wọn nìyẹn. So mo rí náà rí ẹni tó wà ní ẹ̀yìn inú mọ́tò yẹn bọ̀yẹn kọ́ wà ń bẹ̀ tó tọ́ka tó gbé wọn wá sí ibi tí mo wà yẹn àti dáàdì mi gangan. So bó ṣàyẹ̀ mú mi lọ ní ọjọ́ yẹn nìyẹn gangan ni wọ́n lọ drop mi sí. Bọ́n ṣe fi mí sílẹ̀ sínú station yẹn ọlọ́pàá kan nínú wọn ó lọ sínú ilé lọ bá ọ̀gá àwọn ọlọ́pàá tìlú mi yẹn mi ò mọ nǹkan tó dìjọ sọ. So wọ́n wọnú mọ́tò tí wọ́n lọ wọ́n remain mi sí station ìlú mi. Pàtó máa tó kọ bí 10-15 minutes àwọn èèyàn ti ń wá láti ìlú àwọn tó ń gbọ́kadà wá àwọn dáàdì mi náà ti dé mọ́yìn mi ti wá àwọn èrò ṣàpọ̀ ibù wọn bá ìlú mi gan ní láti rán èèyàn wá pé kí náà ló ṣẹlẹ̀ sí pé kí ni mo ṣe. So ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá ti dọ̀dọ̀ ìlú mi yẹn àtàwọn ọlọ́pàá tó wà bí wọ́n sọ any single thing fún anybody. Wọ́n ní pé tó bá di ọ̀la láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì pé kó gbé mi wá sí station headquarter tí ń ṣe òkùnkùn níbi tí wọ́n ti mú táwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ti wáyìn. Ní báwo lèèyàn ṣe ọlọ́pàá ṣe máa wá sí nǹkan arrest yẹn tó ní sọ nǹkan tẹ́nìyẹn ṣe tó máa ní àfi tó bá di ọjọ́ kejì nǹkan tó bí ẹnìyẹn wá. So ìgbà tó sàdárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì àwọn ọlọ́pàá ìlú mi yẹn wọ́n move mi láti station ìlú mi wọ́n move mi lọ sí station headquarter tí jẹ́ òkùnkùn yẹn ibi tí àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ti wá arrest. So getting to the place mo bá àwọn ọmọ mẹ́fà ní orí ìjókòó ní orí feed wájú police station yẹn àwọn mẹ́fà wọ́n ń jẹ rice jollof rice ni wọ́n ń jẹ lọ́wọ́ pẹ̀lú ẹyin àti pure water níwájú wọn. So wọ́n ṣàṣe jẹ́ mi kalẹ̀ lẹ́nu mọ́tò. Gbogbo àwọn ọmọ tí wọ́n bá ń bẹ̀ yìí ọmọ ìlú mi náà ni wọ́n. Ẹni tí ọjọ́ orí because èmi jẹ́ mo wà ní 17 years old ní time yẹn. Ọmọ tí age ẹ̀ tó tẹ̀lé mi díẹ̀ ẹni about 15 years à ń pè ní Sunday Morakeyo. Àwọn tó kù bíi 12, 13 òní age wọn. Ṣé ẹ pé tí wọ́n bá rí mi nílùú gan bíi bọ̀dá náà máa ń pè. So bí mi ṣe sọ̀kalẹ̀ ní mọ́tò mo bọ́ sílé lẹ̀ mo súnmọ́ dà àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn pẹ̀lú àǹkọ́f tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi wọ́n ní ṣé mi ní Ṣẹ́gun olówó kiri àbò níbẹ̀ ní sà wọ́n ní òkè èmi ní terrorize community tí mo ní káwọn ọmọ yìí máa jalè káàkiri pé èmi náà máa ń bá wọn jalè mo ní sà mi ò já olè rí láyé mi débi bá àwọn ọmọ tẹ̀ ń wò yìí gan bí àbúrò náà jẹ́ sí mi nínú ìlú àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó wà lẹ́yìn mi méjì àwọn méjì gba etí mi at the same time papọ̀ ni tí ojú mi ṣáná tó yìí kọ́ mi èpè gbẹ́nu sọ̀rọ̀ òun parọ́ ìwọ lè kíníkan àmọ́ba onísàmì ò mọ nǹkan kan nípa nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ yìí wọ́n ní àṣà ṣe àwọn ń bẹ àwọn ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ yá ṣe mọ́ rí wọ́n ní àwọn ọmọ mi rẹ́ ní ṣé òun ló ní kẹ́ lọ máa jalè káàkiri wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni òyìn kan ni wọ́n wá ní rárá o kò kí ń jalè o òun náà kì í jalè tó òun ò lè parọ́ mẹ́ni tí kò ṣe kankan o ìbéèrè ìtọ́mọ yẹn ó ta statement yẹn wọ́n nà débi wípé gbogbo imú ẹ̀ etí ẹ̀ báyìí ó dẹ̀ ń da ẹ̀jẹ̀. So àwọn ọmọ márùn tó kù yẹn wọn àfọwọ́ kàn wọ́n wọ́n wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní mú èmi àti ọmọ ìkejì yẹn wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní tọ́jọ́ lọ wa wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní nà wá wọ́n ní adé criminal ní èmi àtọmọ yẹn wọ́n ṣáà nà wá débi pé sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn àbáyé ló ṣe wà lára ti tèmi lọ́ọ́ tìtì jẹ́ pé wọ́n mọ̀ ní gbàgbé ní tí mi lè gbàgbé láíláí. So wọ́n ṣàṣe ní èmi àtọmọ yẹn nà wá dé stage kan wọ́n ní tó bá ti yá a máa jẹ́wọ́ wọ́n ṣàlọ́ lọ́ọ̀kì wa sínú inú sẹ́ẹ̀ àwọn ọmọ tó kù yẹn wọ́n lọ́ọ̀kì wa papọ̀ mọ́ inú sẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn wọ́n lọ́ọ̀kì àwọn ọmọ another room bóyá sẹ́ẹ̀ ní bí a kò fi ṣe cell mi ò mọ̀ bọ̀ ìmọ̀ àkọ́mọ yẹn nìkan ni wọ́n lọ́ọ̀kì sínú sẹ́ẹ̀ so ìgbà tá a dé inú sẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn ẹ̀jẹ̀ ti ń jáde dára láti inú mú àfẹ́tí ẹ̀ so èmi jẹ́ ìṣọ́ láti bá a nùnú wọ́n á bi léèrè wípé Sunday kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ tán fi arrest ẹ̀ so ó wá ń ṣọ́ láti ṣàlàyé fún mi pé òun wà ní ilé lánàá wípé bọ̀dá kan wá pé òun pé àwọn ìkan ń béèrè oníta so ó ní bọ́sàdé sọ fún òun pé wọ́n ń béèrè oníta olóhùn adé ta olóhùn sọ fún òun pé kí òun wá òun á tẹ̀lé wọn ó ní báwọn ṣàṣẹ bára wọn ní pípa náà ní pé but wọ́n ń sọ fún àwọn pé àwọn máa fún àwọn lówó àwọn máa rán àwọn lọ lóyún bú àwọn máa ṣe gbá fún àwọn pé tó máa ti bá àwọn ṣe nǹkan tí àwọn fẹ́ kí wọ́n ṣe olóhùn adé lè rí pé kí nìkan náà wọ́n á ní pé kí wọ́n rí pé tí àwọn tó kù bá ti dé so from there onígbà tó di ní alẹ́ pátápátá ní station tó wà yẹn ni wọ́n kó àwọn tó kù náà wá wọ́n ṣàn dárúkọ àwọn yẹn which is àwọn ọmọ tí ó kù yẹn ni wọ́n kó mẹ́ta join àwọn méjì tí wọ́n ti táwọn tí wọ́n kọ́ wà ń bẹ̀ pé the same thing nìkan náà ni wọ́n sọ fún àwọn pé but kò tí ì yé ohun dàbí mo sáwà confused láàrin ẹmu níwẹ̀ ọlọ́run aṣááyọ wa so ìgbà tó dijọ́ kejì aṣáwà nínú station ìwé ọjọ́ kejì wọ́n tó ṣí wa síta èmi àfọmọ yẹn wọ́n fún mi ládàá wọ́n fọmọ yẹn náà ládàá wọ́n ní pé ká lọ máa san gbogbo koríko tó wà ládùúgbò yẹn náà so bàtà yẹn san oko yẹn lọ DPO yẹn dé ẹni tó wẹ̀ di station yẹn ó ṣe dé àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn kí báwọn ọlọ́pàá ṣe kí ẹni àwọn ọlọ́pàá tó wá fẹ́ ṣe pé mọ́nísà wọ́n wá ní àṣà ti jẹ́wọ́ wọ́n ní àyè pé èmi ò tí ì sọ̀rọ̀ pé ọmọ ìkejì yẹn náà pé Sunday Morakeyo pé òun náà ń ṣe bákọ̀bákọ̀ pé ó ṣàgídí ọkọ̀ bí ọ̀gá wọn sọ pé gọ́mọ̀ ń gbé chíà wá láti lọ lé mi ìyá ṣàjókòó síta ó wá ní pé tábà ti jẹ́wọ́ pé òun máa mẹ́sọ̀ pé òun sì wọ́n á dé bèbè ọgbà ẹ̀wọ̀n wípé èmi ò fẹ́ cooperate pẹ̀lú àwọn mínísítà mi ò ṣe nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ yìí nǹkan tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí báyìí ṣe pé wọ́n ní wọ́n lọ sí poultry farm èèyàn kan wọ́n lọ kó adìẹ níbẹ̀ wọ́n kó adìẹ wọ́n kó ẹyin mo ní èmi ò mẹ́ni tẹ̀ nípa ẹ̀ ìmọ̀ poultry tán ti lọ kó adìẹ ìmọ̀ poultry tán ti lọ kó ẹyin ẹ dákun bí Ọlọ́run ṣàánú mi mo ṣe gẹ́ta mi ó ṣáà ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ṣáà gbọ́ màṣá ṣe lọ sí àbáṣá ìsanko yẹn tán wọ́n ti wà padà sínú sẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbà tó tún dìrọ̀lẹ́ wọ́n tó ṣí èmi jáde síta padà ọ̀gá wọn yẹn tó ń bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ bíi ọmọlúwàbí pé kíkẹ́ ṣáà lè rí ibi sọ̀rọ̀ mínísítà mo ní mi mọ anything nípa ògùnkùn tẹ̀ ń sọ yìí níkànjọ ẹni tó ní poultry farm yẹn tó bá lè yọjú bí orí mi ń bẹ̀ bí wọ́n sì mí mo ní pé kọ́sà ti ẹ̀jọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀bẹ̀ tí mo bẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn kò ṣàwọ́ kan pàtó ọjọ́ kẹta mo wà nínú ọjọ́ kẹrin mo wà nínú sẹ́ẹ̀ ọlọ́pàá kan ṣe wá nìyẹn ó wá níta ló ń jẹ́ èdè Calabar lẹ́nu yẹn ń sọ ọmọ ara Calabar ni èdè English ẹ̀ kò lọ ó sà ní alójẹsẹ́gun olówó kéré ní Brooklyn musa ní ìmẹ́ni wọ́n á lé make I come make I near the door so bí mo ṣe wá near door yẹn ó wá ní make I shout say I wan go toilet I say for wetin he say make I just shout o say I wan go toilet mo ṣe kúrò níbẹ̀ nìyẹn ojú bíi 2 minutes lọ bébí náà ṣe pariwo pé I wan go toilet o I wan go toilet o mo ṣáà gbá géètì ní sẹ́yìn so òun náà ló wá padà ṣe mi pé kí n wá lọ toilet ó wá mú mi lọ sẹ́yìn kùlé ibi tí toilet wọ́n wà mo ní toilet yìí no worry me na only see one person just come for our oga just comot for our oga office now and through the conversation wey I dey hear from my oga and that person e be like say the person wan make dem find you I say the person say wan make dem find me how he say the person don give our oga money and he promise say if he find me he go balance our oga say the person just go with one car so colour like this find me wọ́n náà ta ni mo ṣe ó ní oya make I come go if I know wetin I fit do make I just do ìrònú ṣàbá mi ní nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe ó ṣàlọ́kùnrin padà sínú sẹ́ẹ̀ ìrònú ti bá èmi so ìgbà tí mi padà wọnú sẹ́ẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn mo ti rí i pé ọmọ ìkejì yẹn ìdí ẹ̀ ti ń rin fún ẹ̀jẹ̀ the same that portion yẹn ó ti ń àfẹ́tẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ ó ti ń tà sí ara wọn ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ ò go straight rárá mọ́ mo wá lọ bá mo ní Sunday talẹ́ni tí ó wá gbé ẹ lọ́jọ́ yẹn pé kó jáde wá sí ìta lẹ́yìn ẹ̀ tó fi dèrò bíbá yìí gbogbo ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ kò jọra wọn mọ́ ìgbà ni mo ti wá rí i pé ó dà pé nǹkan ti ṣe mí so mo ṣáà wà bẹ́ẹ̀ títí mo ṣáà ronú tí bá gbọ́lẹ̀kùn ẹ̀rù bà mí wọ́n sáré dáhùn ọjọ́ kejì ọjọ́ yẹn la pé ọjọ́ kẹfà nínú sẹ́ẹ̀lì yẹn so bọ́lọ́pàá kan ṣàṣe jáde bí ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá yẹn ṣe dé nìyẹn wọ́n yẹn ṣí lẹ́kùn fún mi nìyẹn wọ́n bá mú mi síta ìwádìí ọ̀dà kan fi mí sí yẹn igi mango wà níwájú police station báyìí ó ga ọ̀gá ọlọ́pàá yẹn gbé chair síbẹ̀ ó jókòó síwájú ibi igi mango yẹn mo ṣàṣe débẹ̀ ó ní pé ṣé mo ti rẹ́dì láti jẹ́wọ́ mo ní sà the same thing kan yìí náà ni mi ò ṣe nǹkan kan not john ti lọ lọ́n pé kán ṣàánú mi pé mo ti lu ọjọ́ mẹ́fà ìbáyìí pé mi ò ṣe anything lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí pé mi mọ̀ kankan nípa ẹ̀ wọ́n ní kí n wẹ̀ gbẹ́rìn báyìí mo ní wọ́n ní ṣe mo ti rá díẹ̀ tá a lọ jí àwọn akó brella fowl méjì white yẹn wọ́n kó sílẹ̀ wọ́n kó 2 crates of egg and half tó gbé síbẹ̀ wọ́n wá gbé òróró bíi keg white 5 litre yẹn díẹ̀ kò tó half dán wọ́n gbé sí ẹ̀gbẹ́ wọ́n wá gbé rédíò tó máa ń fọwọ́ yí yẹn àti cd tó máa ń play tó máa ń fi kẹsẹ̀tì ráǹdì sí yẹn tó náà ti di àlòkù báyìí wọ́n gbé náà sí lẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ wọ́n ní ara wọn kan tí wọ́n ní alọ́ kó nìyẹn nǹkan mo ní sà mo ní rárá kò kì í ṣe èmi pé kàn jọ ọlọ́pàá yẹn bá yọ písù ó bá yọ ìbọn písù yẹn ó bá yọ jáde ó bá ní pé kàn kí n fò sí igi mángò yẹn lókè àmúlọ́wọ́ mi ò lè tó sa ó ní màá fò síbẹ̀ by force náà ni ìkànnì ọlọ́pàá yẹn ṣàti gbé mi wọ́n á ní kí n rọ̀ mọ́ igi yẹn lókè wọ́n bá gbé mi wá di igi yẹn mú àwọn àlọ́ gbé àpò kan jáde bàtà wọn gbé àpò yẹn jáde báyìí wọ́n wá tú àpò yẹn sílẹ̀ lẹ̀ ìgò àfọ́kù ìgò ló wà nínú àpò yẹn gbà sílẹ̀ lẹ̀ so èmi ṣàti wá lọ̀ mọ́ igi yẹn mo ṣàn so kó mò ń bẹ̀ wọ́n ọwọ́ tí wọ́n ń ta mí lórí igi yẹn tí n bá dẹ̀ yọwọ́ kó lára igi yẹn orí àfọ́kù ìgò yẹn ni mo máa bẹ́lé so ọ̀gá yẹn sábà pé tí n bá ti rẹ́dì láti jẹ́wọ́ tí n bá dẹ̀ ti rẹ́dì láti jẹ́wọ́ ó máa make sure pé òun fi ìbọn yìí òun fi fọ́ ẹsẹ̀ mi dànù tàbí kò fọ́ orí mi dànù pé olè kúkú ni mí kò sí nǹkan kan pọ̀ mo lè ṣe ju pé kán pa wọ́n ní àsìkò yìí náà lọ́tọ́ máa ti rí wọn fún bẹ́ẹ̀ kó tó di pé wọ́n á máa gbó fẹ́dà wọ́n á ní sàìjẹ́ má pa mí ẹ̀dá kòtò lọ́run pé èmi nìkan ní àmì pé àbí ṣé lóòótọ́ ni wọ́n ti sanwó ẹ̀mí mi fún yín ni pé kẹ́ ẹ pa mí. I think that statement ó ṣọ́ọ̀kì máa yẹn pé irú ọ̀rọ̀ wo ni ọmọ eléyìí sọ yìí mo ṣe ní pé kán gbé mi sọ̀kalẹ̀ padà nìyẹn immediately tí wọ́n jẹ́ jábọ́ sílẹ̀ yẹn ó ní are you crazy who pay me money to kill you are you mad kíni kan ó kàn fún mi lé ó gbajúmọ̀ mi nìyẹn ó lọ mú bí kéde kùmà ọlọ́pàá yẹn ó dábò mí ojú apá yẹn ojú wúndì yẹn gan ṣe wà níbi ẹsẹ̀ ọ̀tún mi dọjọ́ yìí nítorí pé sometimes láì ẹsẹ̀ yẹn ó kọ́ máa tutù sometimes like that so wọ́n ní àwọn wound yẹn ni pé bó ṣe ní the treatment so immediately bó ṣe ní pé kọ́ lọ gbéwé wá nìyẹn wọn jẹ́ kí wọ́n nu sẹ́ẹ̀lì yẹn padà wọ́n èmi àtọmọ kejì yẹn wọ́n sì transfer èmi àtọmọ yẹn kúrò ní police station yẹn nìyẹn ó sà kọ̀wé from bá ṣe di èrò Òṣogbo nìyẹn láti Òkùkù bàtà máa láǹdì sóṣogbo ó di SARS office ní Òṣogbo báyìí dé SARS àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn submit ìwé fáwọn SARS yẹn báyìí submit ìwé fáwọn SARS yẹn wọ́n kà nǹkan tó kọ síbẹ̀ so àwọn SARS yẹn ní àwọn ilé ìlànà tó dọ́sà múra bàdé ń bí o they say make dem kill them on time so that they will not be a bone to Nigeria or to the state o but they make dem carry the two of us go that way wey dem dey fire person make dem fire us dànù jere so woman kan wá wà ní ibẹ̀ yẹn bó ṣe gbọ́ nìyẹn pé ẹyin alẹ́ tó ń fáyà ẹ̀yìn ọmọ wọn yìí tó máa ń ṣàjáde rẹ̀ pọ̀ ga wọn ni tó wá ní àmàdá pọ́ìsà hey make I say all this one sọ́bọ̀ yìí if you see wetin all this one dey don do come see wetin dey write against them o kìnìkan màmá yẹn wá sọ pé ṣáwọn mi lè jọ amúrọ̀bàṣá ọmọ kékeré lè àmà ní pé kémi wá àmà ní kí lórúkọ mi bá dárúkọ mi fún wọn wọn ní kí náà ní àṣemú ní mi mọ̀ kankan mọ́ mi pé àti 6 days ago náà mo ti wá station bí mo mi ṣáà pick interest nínú ọ̀rọ̀ mi nìyẹn pé ọmọ kékeré yẹn wọ́n ní how old am I mo ní I'm 17 years wọ́n mi yẹn kọ́kọ́ ní 17 years ó sà sọ fún àwọn stars yẹn pé they should not touch any one of us wọ́n béèrè nǹkan lọ́wọ́ ìkejì ìyẹn kan sáà rẹ́rìn wọ́n di pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ wà ní gbogbo imú ẹ̀ tí kí ló ṣe lè mú ní station náà ti dìnnà wọ́n ní wọ́n mi yẹn wá ní they've already damaged this one life already wọ́n ní how old he is mo ní is 15 years old ó ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ lọ clock 16 wọ́n mi ṣàjọ pé kan fi wá sínú sẹ́ẹ̀nì yẹn pé they will look into our case tó bá di àárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì so I think during the process aṣáwánú SARS office yẹn fún 17 days ó la lò nínú SARS yẹn plus another 6 days láti lò ní custody àwọn ọlọ́pàá so make it sure 3 days so ọjọ́ tó pé 17 days tá lò ní SARS yẹn ọkọ̀ ṣàdédé wá ṣí wa láàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì yẹn náà ni mọ̀ sí mi máa ń wá ibẹ̀ ni màmá woman yẹn ti get to know wípé èmi nìkan ni ìyá àti bàbá mi bí so ibẹ̀ ló ti ṣáàtì máa ń kí ẹ̀ fún wa ó máa ń fún èmi àtọmọ yẹn ó máa fún wa lóúnjẹ ó ra aṣọ àwọn bọ́sùpọ̀rọ̀ bíi méjì wa tá a máa fi ń change nínú sẹ́ẹ̀lì yẹn títí wọ́n ṣàfihàn on the after the 17 days tó ṣe gbé wa lọ sí court ìgbà tá a gbé wa dé court ní magistrate yẹn sọ pé wọ́n accuse wa fún case of an armed robbery so we have to be waiting for the DPP advice so thereby wọ́n lọ remind àwa méjèèjì yẹn sí Iléṣà prison until tí DPP wa máa fi jáde bàṣà ṣe di èrò prison ní Iléṣà yẹn ní on the 11th of December 2010 so ìgbà tá a dé Iléṣà prison wọ́n kọ́ fẹ́ reject wa lẹ́nu gate prison yẹn pé a ti kéré jù láti wọnú prison so gbogbo àwọn prison yẹn wọ́n ṣàǹtọ́ láti make calls sáwọn ọ̀gá wọn àjókòó ọ̀gá wọn kan ní pé kán snap wa kán send wa photo wa wọ́n sà snap wa wọ́n tún send at the end of the day náà wọ́n padà fi wá sínú cell nínú prison náà gbogbo effort wọn pé kán lè reject wa back to bẹ́ẹ̀ wọ́n ní welfare home welfare prison welfare ọmọ kékeré pé ìbẹ̀lú ẹ̀ kan fi wá sí tó bá ti jẹ́ pé àti ẹ̀ commit pé kò yẹ kó gbé wá sí prison pé ọjọ́ orí wa kéré sí ọ̀gbẹ́ wọ́n ṣàwà ní Iléṣà prison yẹn títí 2 years plus after 2 years.
how old ni yín nígbà yẹn?
èmi wà ní 17 the other boy wà ní close to 16 is about 15 years plus ó ṣe fẹ́ pé 16 years ni. so ìgbà tá a ṣáà lo 2 years plus awaiting DPP yẹn jáde wípé ká máa gbé wa lọ sí high court ní 2012 so we started going to high court ní 2012 the same èmi àtọmọ but ọmọ yẹn mad cell ibi táwọn wèrè àwọn aláìsàn alárùn ọpọlọ ibẹ̀ náà fi ọmọ yẹn sí because ó ti ní mental challenge so kò recognize èmi gan mọ́ anything tó ní ṣe pẹ̀lú èmi pẹ̀lú láìpẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n gan station yẹn ló ti end kò mọ nǹkan kan mọ́ bí a wà ní SARS gan kò mọ́ mọ́ bí a wà ní prison kò mọ anything tí ó ṣẹlẹ̀ sí òun mọ́ so bí máa rí gan nínú prison kò dá mi mọ̀ mọ́ ní kó kàn máa rí nǹkan lẹ́lẹ̀ kó máa ṣàjẹ́ kó máa ṣe anything so kíní ẹ̀ ti affect brain ẹ̀ so àwọn prisons à ń tọ́ láti look for bọ́n ṣe lè tọ́jú ẹ̀ ọkọ̀ sówó gọ́ọ̀mẹ̀ntì náà ò provide ìtọ́jú fún tí ó kíní ẹ̀ bá tó ti àyè bí oògùn tó ń fún gan tó padà tó dákún mental something ẹ̀ because wọ́n really get nǹkan tó ń tó ń ṣe gan dáadáa. So ìgbà tá a ṣáà bẹ̀rẹ̀ high court yẹn a ti lọ ọdún kejì wà tó di 2014 àwa lọ court kan adájọ́ yẹn wá sọ wípé àwọn tó ní kí a kéèsì yìí tán ní kéèsì gangan tí wọ́n bá ti yọjú the first time wọ́n ti request wọn yọjú the second time pé tán bá ti lè yọjú ní the third time yìí ní next adjournment pé ó máa ń sọkún discharge kéèsì yìí and acquitted àwọn máa lọ sílé wa láyọ̀ àtàláfíà. So ẹni tó wá ń prosecute kéèsì yẹn tó jẹ́ kíní ó wá sọ pé àwọn yẹn máa yọjú by next court pé òun promise so ìgbà tó di next court gbogbo time tá a wà ní station yẹn lest I forget wọ́n ní pé àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn sọ pé ká lọ mú 30,000 naira wá kán lè béèrè wa so àwọn ọmọ sí mi sáká kiri lọ bá àwọn èèyàn ní family lọ́tún lọ́sì fún help kò sẹ́ni bọ̀dì tó sọ̀nà the only person tá a tún ní tí ó lè help wa díẹ̀ òun náà lówó díẹ̀ dání kò tọ̀nà a rí 20,000 wọn gba 20,000 yẹn lọ́wọ́ wọn tí níta ṣáà fi di èsì ọ̀rọ̀ wa ṣáà fi di ọ̀rọ̀ prison yẹn so ìgbà tí a ṣáà try wọ́n gba lọ́ọ̀yà fún wa náà mọ́ ìbára rí 50,000 tó bá rí 100,000 wọ́n sàn ṣàjọ nígbà tọ́rọ̀ yẹn ti ń le wọ́n ṣáà fi gba lọ́ọ̀yà so ọjọ́ tí wọ́n wá ní káwọn witness àti complainant yẹn wá àti wá ní lọ́kàn pé ọjọ́ tá a ti lọ kóòtù ìgan tí kéèsì ti ṣẹlẹ̀ ààrẹ anybody tó yọ tó pé olóládìẹ àbó olólẹ́yìn wọ́n ṣáà lo agbára pé àwọn family mi ò kàwé àwa náà mọ èèyàn àlówó wọ́n ṣáà lo agbára yẹn kò jẹ́ ká mọ wíìsù nípa kéèsì yìí ó ṣàtidọ́jọ́ yẹn tá a gbé àwọn náà dé court abadájọ́ ṣe béèrè yẹn pé àwọn witness àtàwọn ẹlẹ́rìí dà tí ò bá ti sí àwọn ọmọ máa discharge kéèsì lé ní o bí lọ́ọ̀yà ṣe di ni pé my lord àwọn tí wọ́n ní kéèsì wọ́n wà bí gbogbo ojú ló pé ní èmi ìgbà tí wọ́n máa ní pé kán pé wọ́n jáde first person tó máa kọ́kọ́ jáde ó jẹ́ màmá kan a máa ń pè ní alájà wọn máa ní òye wọ̀ àgbàlagbà kan nínú ìlú ní màmá yìí mi ò mọlé tí màmá yìí pé kì í ṣe pé ti tẹnu nínú ìlú wa yẹn ẹnìkejì máa jáde mo mọ̀ pé nìyẹn ó ń ta provision ní opposite palace ó dẹ̀ ń ta àwọn bíi òróró epo nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn iyọ̀ magí ìgbà tẹ́lẹ̀ kẹta máa jáde ó jẹ́ bíi èèyàn kan tó yẹ pé òun náà ó ń ṣe ọlọ́pàá ó dà yẹ pé bí kì í ṣe lùlù wa ló ti ń ṣe ọlọ́pàá bọ̀ inú ìlú ó máa ń ṣe vigilante ìyẹn náà jáde the last person tó máa jáde ó jẹ́ ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá mi gangan òun ló gbé ọmú sílẹ̀ tí bàbá mi gbé àwọn ọmú yẹn òun ni the breadwinner táwọn wù nínú family tó yẹ pé ìgbà kan ní kán mú 30,000 naira yẹn gan wá ó lè sọ fún ẹ pé ẹ gba 50,000 ẹ lọ sẹ́tù ẹ lọ mú Ṣẹ́gun wá so ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá mi yẹn gangan òun ló ní poultry farm òun ló ládìẹ òun ló lẹ́yìn so ìgbà tó máa dé inú dock wọ́n ṣàbẹ̀ ìrúpẹ̀ ó dárúkọ ẹ pé Faramadé Olówókéré Sunday Ògúntádé wọ́n ní you are bearing the same name with Ṣẹ́gun Olówókéré ó ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni wọ́n ní ok kí ló ní láti sọ fún ilé ẹjọ́ yìí wọ́n ní pé èmi ni mo rán àwọn ọmọ yẹn àtọmọ kejì èmi àti wọn làwọn afọ poultry farm mu tá a kó adìẹ àti ẹyin pé kódà méjì inú ẹ̀tàn rí gbà lọ́wọ́ wa òun nìyẹn immediately tí máa gbé báíbù tó búra tó sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn báyìí mọ̀mísí mi faint lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ ní court ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ dẹ̀ ń jáde lábẹ́ wọn wọ́n rí period wọn.
máàní yìí ó dẹ̀ jẹ́ máàní yìí dẹ̀ jẹ́ family àbúrò bàbá
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìgbà tán bí màá yẹn tán náà bí dáàdì tèmi gangan.
ẹ̀gbọ́n.
kódà ẹni yìí gangan là ń sáré lọ bá òun nìkan là ń máa ń sáré bá jù nínú family nígbà tí kéèsì ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ pẹ́ jọ ẹnìkan báyìí máa fẹ́ lo agbára fún olówó tó máa ní pé àkànnà wọ́n rí pé kó sí nǹkan pé òun ti pe DPO òun ti pe commissioner òun ti pe ẹni báyìí òun ti ṣe gbá àsóhun gogogogogogogo òun ni finance not until ọjọ́ court yẹn so bí mọ̀ ẹ̀mí ṣáà ti faint mo wẹ̀yìn nínú dọ́ọ̀kì àwọn èèyàn sábà bá mi àwọn èèyàn rush wọ́n ń domi sí wọn lórí pé ìyá yìí kò máa ti ìtají kò máa ti ṣe pé kán rọ̀ọ̀sì hospital on that process yẹn dáàdì náà ti ń sunkún wọ́n jẹ́ ti ń dun life mọ̀ sí mi lọ́wọ́ ibẹ̀ ni adájọ́ náà ti give judgement yẹn pé èmi àtọmọ yẹn pé òun sentence wa to death by hanging pé kán lọ pa wa kán lọ yẹgi fún wa.
kí ló dé torí adìyẹ mo ní láti ọ̀bíùtì torí adìyẹ adẹ́yìn ẹ wá rò.
sọ wípé ẹ̀rí fi hàn nílé ẹjọ́ lọ́tún ló sì àwọn ẹlẹ́rìí sọ̀rọ̀ lóòótọ́ náà ni agbé adé kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣá. lọ́yà tá a tún gbà kò sẹ́ àpàyàn kódà tẹ bá níbi judgement case yẹn gan tẹ bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ náà àti Bíọ́lá gan tẹ bá mọ̀ wọ́n lè fún yín bàtà àti Bíọ́lá gan ka ogbó case file judgement mi yẹn ó ní no this is not ibi tí bí bá ṣe mú mi ni mo sọ yẹn kò sẹ́ni bọ́dì kò síbi tẹ́yìn kankan ti kú kò síbi tán ti gbá etí èèyàn kò síbi tán ti nà yàn kò síbi tán ti kódà àwọn sọ pé wọ́n jí 1,000 naira they only said 2 bellers of fowl and 2 plates of egg. So immediately tí adájọ́ yìí give judgement pé we were both sentenced to death by hanging pé kán lọ yẹgi fún wa títí tẹ̀mí máa fi bọ́ lẹ́nu àwọn méjèèjì. Àwọn wọ́dà prison yẹn wọ́n sún mọ́dọ̀ mi báyìí wọ́n ṣe aṣọ black yẹn wọ́n ṣe dáàbò mi lójú nìyẹn wọ́n dáàbò ọmọ kejì náà lójú. So ariwo mọ́mì ti yá ẹ̀ ti kú yá ẹ̀ ò mọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́ yẹn ni mo kàn ń gbọ́ táwọn wọ́dà yẹn fi move mi àtọmọ yẹn kúrò nínú court yẹn tó ti gbé wa sínú black maria from there inú that cell ni mo ti padà yọ aṣọ yẹn lójú mi ní Abẹ́òkúta prison tí mo tó mọ̀ pé a ti wà ní prison Abẹ́òkúta so a wà ní èmi àtọmọ yẹn wọ́n fọmọ yẹn náà sí sẹ́ẹ̀lì àwọn wèrè níbẹ̀ náà ni àti kúrò ní Iléṣà prison lọ́sùn state àti ti Abẹ́òkúta so inú that cell prison yẹn náà ni mo wà fún 2 years and 3 months mi ò rí mi ò mọ̀ bóyá àárọ̀ bóyá ọ̀sán bóyá alẹ́ ibùdó àwọn tàbí jọ wà nínú sẹ́ẹ̀lì náà gan adley la fi ń rí ojú ara wa because gbogbo ẹ̀ ló dúdú kò sí àti rí anything ojú kan náà la jókòó sí ojú kan náà la máa ti oúnjẹ wá fún wa ní ẹnu lẹ̀kùn wọ́n gbé bọ́kẹ́tì ike ọ̀dà kan síbẹ̀ bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbogbo wa ti máa ń yàgbẹ́ at least nígbà yẹn I think we are 53 nínú rúùmù yẹn so ibẹ̀ náà ni a máa ti yàgbẹ́ tí ẹnìkan bá yàgbẹ́ nísìnyí kúrà ó jẹ́ aago kan ọ̀sán lẹ́nu ẹ̀kan yàgbẹ́ nísìnyí àbí èèyàn 20 yàgbẹ́ láago kan lọ́sàn tó bá aago 2 òru náà tẹ́lómi náà bá fẹ́ yàgbẹ́ di sẹ́mi ike ọ̀dà kó yẹn náà la máa tún ṣí tó gba ká máa tún yàgbẹ́ sí títí tí kèèyàn máa fi kú tí gbọ́n ìpínlẹ̀ ìlú wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ so tí gbẹ̀rẹ̀ bá ti kú làṣẹ máa pariwo àwọn prison authority wọ́n sì máa kó mọ̀ lẹ́yìn wọ́n kú mọ̀ lọ́wọ́ wọ́n wá sílẹ̀kùn wọ́n á gbégbé yẹn wọ́n á lọ dànù láàrin 2-3 minutes tó bá ti dànù tán wọ́n á ṣe pé wọ́n á tún gbé wá padà á tún continue láti máa fi kíní yẹn tọ́lẹ̀ so mo ṣáà ti lo 2 years and 3 months ní Abẹ́òkúta prison yẹn but ìgbà tí mo wà ní Iléṣà prison yẹn gbogbo táìmù tí mo wà ń bẹ̀ tó bá ti sílẹ̀kùn síta máa lọ sí welfare office ibẹ̀ máa lọ ń gba novel ìmọ̀ ń kàwé àwọn mìíràn máa ń join mi máa ń kọ́ wọn náà níwèé I think from then àwọn prison authority Iléṣà yẹn wọ́n wá kọ recommendation letter kan sí Abẹ́òkúta prison pé àpéjọ jọ̀wọ́ bí àwọn ọmọṣẹ́gun olóògbé rẹ̀ pé ó wà lẹ́nẹ̀t ọmọ kékeré dẹ̀ ni pé ọmọ kejì ẹ̀ ti yà wèrè pé tó bá lè ṣe oore ọ̀fẹ́ fún pé kán gbé kúrò ní Abẹ́òkúta prison yẹn kó má lọ affect brain mi àti ọjọ́ orí mi pé kán gbé mi lọ sí Kirikiri prison pé ibẹ̀ yẹn tún civilize díẹ̀ kò sí dark cell níbi ibẹ̀ yẹn tó ń kó àwọn tó bá dájọ́ kú fún pé open cell náà máa ń kó wọn sí ibẹ̀ so I think the controller of the prison ní Ogun State yẹn ṣáà ó acknowledge letter yẹn ọwọ́ wa bá mi lọ́jọ́ yẹn wọ́n ní kán ṣí mi jáde mo ti lo 2 years plus níbẹ̀ ìgbà tó máa ṣí mi síta yẹn pé wọn àwọn ọ̀gá yẹn ń pè mí kí n tó lè rí nà bí ẹsẹ̀ nígbà tí mo ń wù wọn I spend nothing less than 2 to 3 hours kí ojú mi tó lè free láti rí èèyàn ọba ẹgbẹ́ kíní kan in fact so mo ṣáà dé ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn ọ̀gá wọn ẹni wọ́n ní àpéṣe mo máa like láti lọ sí prison Kirikiri mo ní sà mo ní rárá ẹ dákun wọ́n máa tún gbé mi lọ sí another prison lọ́jọ́ kan ṣàánú mi àánú ni mò ń gbà mo ṣe máa jáde wọ́n ní no ẹ pé ibẹ̀ máa wà òkè ju ibi tí mo wà yìí lọ́mọ tó ní ṣé prison tó fẹ́ wà òkè ju prison lọ nítorí Ọlọ́run wọ́n ṣàní pé kẹ́ máa rí pé báyìí ló ṣe ṣẹlẹ̀ ọba ìpé wọ́n kọ̀wé wá lálùkẹ́ ó ṣàìdárò ọjọ́ kejì nídàájí bíi 5 ẹ̀ṣù báyìí wá sílẹ̀kùn yẹn wọ́n ṣe move mi sínú mọ́tò ibẹ̀ nìyẹn wọ́n ṣe move mi lọ sí Kirikiri yẹn so wọ́n ṣe dèrò Kirikiri ní 2016 lónìí yẹn ìgbà tí mo ṣáà dé Kirikiri prison mo rí pé ibẹ̀ yẹn ó tóbi ju Abẹ́òkúta prison lọ ó mú mi lọ sínú cell ibẹ̀ ibi tí àwọn condemned people náà tó ti dájọ́ kú fún wa mo rí pé ibẹ̀ ò kí ń ṣe núkùnkùn pé àwọn yẹn tó ń fi ẹni sùn mí lo pálí àwọn mí lo aṣọ so monitor I think lábẹ́ orí ọ̀fẹ́ ibi ìbáyìí tún bẹ́tà ibi tí mo ti ń bọ̀ pé for the fact mo lè tún wà lórí ìbáyìí ọ̀rẹ́ pé ilẹ̀kùn àánú ti fẹ́ máa ṣí díẹ̀ nìyẹn so mo wà nú ẹ̀wọ̀n kan mo tún dúpẹ́ pé mo wà nú ẹ̀wọ̀n kan yàtọ̀ sẹ́wọ̀n kan so that's how I started my journey in that place as well so ìgbà tí mo dé Kirikiri prison yẹn mo ṣàrí pé àwọn èèyàn ń lọ sí school àwọn èèyàn ń kọ́ṣẹ́ àwọn ìṣòro ìṣòro kan so mo sáà make attempt láti join school Open University níbi bẹ̀ but protocol bẹ̀ àti àwọn ìlànà bẹ̀ agbára ò gbé láti continue so one of the prison authority bẹ̀ tó jẹ́ bí like a nurse wá ní kí n máa wá sí hospital ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn kí wọ́n máa cash time sẹ́ni tí mo ti máa ń dájókòó yẹn màá lè máa fojú sí one or two things so after like 2 years tí mo ti lò ń bẹ̀ 2018 mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe lọ sí hospital wọn yẹn bẹ̀ so wọ́n máa rán mi iṣẹ́ bàbá wọn lọ ra nǹkan máa ṣe gbá so instead tó ṣe ń lock àwọn èèyàn tó ń chain wọn down mo rí freedom yẹn díẹ̀díẹ̀ láti bẹ̀ mo dẹ̀ máa lọ sí church yẹn inú prison yẹn náà so inú church yẹn ni mo wà lọ́jọ́ kan tí a ti ń ṣe service àwọn èèyàn kan wá láti ta yẹn wọ́n máa ń give nǹkan fáwọn èèyàn wọ́n máa ń fún wa lóúnjẹ wọ́n máa fún wa láṣọ wọ́n máa fún wa ní clothes of bathroom papers mo wá ti pàdé mọ́mì kan sáré ọmọ ìpínlẹ̀ yìí tẹ́kí ló ó gbé mi débi báyìí wọ́n ní wọ́n ní mo jí adìẹ àtẹ̀yìn ni o wọ́n ní ọdún mélòó mo ti lò ìgbà yẹn mo ti lò 13 years mo ní mo ti lò bí 13 years báyìí wọ́n ní how many years mo fẹ́ lò mo ní mi ní years o pé kódà mi sure pé mo lè lọ pé wọ́n ní kan pa mí ni wọ́n mi yẹn sàní nítorí adìẹ àtẹ̀yìn náà máa ṣe ní pé kò pa ẹ́ mo ní bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà wọ́n ṣàfihàn lọ àwọn ọ̀dà pé gbọ́ ṣé lóòótọ́ ni àwọn ní kéèsì mi nìyẹn pé it's a very funny case pé kódà àwọn táwọn ń ṣe prison authority gan àwọn ò tí ì rí irú eléyìí nínú àwọn kéèsì táwọn ti máa rí pé kọ̀tùwẹ́ àmọ́ bóyá Ọlọ́run bóyá orí fi mí pamọ́ ni àbí nǹkan kan ṣá pé kódà gan ẹ̀gbọ́n bàbá mi gan tó rán mi wá sí ẹ̀wọ̀n yìí kúrò lónìí àti àtẹ̀yìn mímú ẹ̀ ṣáà ní pé ó kéèké má wọrí àwọn máa help me so as time goes on nínú bẹ̀ òun ni wọ́n gbé Prophet Genesis Ọládélé wá sí prison bẹ̀ so bó ṣàṣì gbé wọn wá sí prison wọ́n wá sí àárín àwa condemn cell lọ́jọ́ yẹn wọ́n ṣàwá preach fún wa wọ́n wá give message wọ́n bá èmi náà mo máa interpret fún wọn tó máa wá nínú church program máa interpret tó máa lọ sí any place nínú prison yẹn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ Ọlọ́run fún àwọn èèyàn èmi máa lọ interpret fún wọn so wọ́n wá give prophet yẹn pé àwọn tí wọ́n lérò kódà àwọn tó ti dájọ́ kú fún gan wọ́n máa tó lọlé ọ̀nà àṣì lọ́nà tí wọ́n lérò òmìnira máa wá fún wọn pé it is just for only few people igi kan wà nínú premises àwọn tó dájọ́ kú fún yẹn ọjọ́ yẹn ni pásọ jẹ́yìsì wọ́n òróró sí igi yẹn pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gé igi yẹn pé igi yẹn wà lára igi tí ó ń dènà àwọn tó dájọ́ kú fún tàn fi rọ́nà lọ so mo wà lára àwọn tó jọ lọ wá àdá káàkiri náà prison authority aṣáàmì sọ pé agégi yẹn lọ́jọ́ yẹn wọ́n sáà ìyá mi òróró sí gbogbo wa lórí ẹni bá ní belief wọ́n tún kọ́ Mercyland wọ́n kọ́ pulpit kan náà sí ibẹ̀ yẹn pé ká lọ máa àdúrà ní ibi ibẹ̀ so a máa ń lọ sí ibi ibẹ̀ yẹn títí tí ọlọ́sà fi discharge Prophet Genesis tí wọ́n fi kúrò ní prison but láti ọjọ́ tí wọ́n ti give prophecy yẹn ìgbàgbọ́ mi rọ̀ mọ́ wípé I will be free because mi ò lórí ọ̀fẹ́ láti lọ sí appeal kò sówó bàtà fẹ́ lọ fún appeal tí wọ́n béèrè wọ́n ní ká lọ mú 500,000 wá dáadáa tí wọ́n èmi gan ti rẹ́kì down already wọ́n ti taṣọ wọ́n ti ta nǹkan ní wọn gan owó lọ́ọ̀yà tàná lọ́ọ̀yà tó ń gbàbọ̀dé lọ́ọ̀yà tó yẹ kó tó máa fún 100,000 nígbà táwọn ń ṣe kéèsì wa ẹgbẹ́ bàbá mi yẹn tún máa fún ní 200,000 ibi tó yẹ kó ti defend wa pé juvenile ni wa pé ọmọ kékeré wa pé kọ́ máa try case 17 years kò deny kò try wa analyse mẹ́ta ládájọ́ yẹn ńlá sílẹ̀ pé tó yẹ pé lọ́ọ̀yà wa defend wa lọ́dọ̀ mẹ́ta yìí ni òun ò ní sentence wa ó máa ní ká máa lọ lé ní ó ní 1 we are not armed then secondly ọmọ kékeré tún ni wá àti ìtò ọmọ 17 years tó yẹ kán lè gbé wá sí court ó ní but òun adájọ́ lòun ò sí ní position àti máa sọ nǹkan yẹn pé tó yẹ pé lọ́ọ̀yà bring it out yes àwọn máa follow ẹ̀ ó ní then thirdly ọmọ ìkejì yẹn ó ti wà psychiatric èèyàn tó láàrùn ọpọlọ wọn kì í try case yẹn because kí lẹ fẹ́ bí tó fẹ́ sọ kí ló mọ̀ and there is a report ní hospital wípé hospital prison wípé ó ní àrùn ọpọlọ tó tọ́ and under duress láti ná ní station ìlú ti ní kò ní láti lé tó fi dé station wípé with all this proof pé lọ́ọ̀yà wa gbé jáde ni kò bá help wa because ìgbà tí wọ́n release mi tán tí wọ́n sue adájọ́ yẹn tí Mr. Falana sue adájọ́ yẹn he no give our analysis explanation yìí pé judgement yìí all right. So ìgbà tí pàṣẹ ṣàkúrò èmi náà bẹ̀rẹ̀ fasting and prayer mo ní mind pé èmi náà máa ṣàkúrò níbẹ̀ yẹn. So ó tó like 8-9 months mọ́mí yẹn padà ṣe wá sí church prison yẹn wọ́n tún wá rí mi lẹ́ni oṣù wa ń bí mo ní mọ̀ ní mo wá ń bí o nǹkan ṣáà parí service lọ́jọ́ yẹn báyìí parí service èmi ti lọ sí hospital ibi tí mo ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ mo ṣe wà lọ hospital yẹn mo ti ń attend sáwọn patient kọ̀ọ̀kan bẹ̀ so mọ́mí yẹn ṣe tún wá àtàwọn tọ́jọ́ wá yẹn wọ́n wá hospital wọ́n fẹ́ wá fún àwọn aláìsàn bẹ̀ ní àwọn nǹkan ọbẹ̀ donate kan fún wọn wọ́n ṣe débi tí rúùmù àwọn ibi táwọn sí class yẹn wà wọ́n rí pé mo ń fix drip lọ́wọ́ fún one of the ẹlẹ́wọ̀n wọ́n ṣàdúró ń wò mí bí mo ṣe fix drip fẹ́ nìyẹn tí mo fi lójú injection ẹ̀ sínú uterus and cylinder tí mo yẹ fún ẹni yẹn ní injection tí mo fi òwú sí tí mo rà mọ́mí wa ní ṣé nurse ni mi tẹ́lẹ̀ ń gbòòrò mo nínú pé bíbá iná ni mo ti fojú sí wọ́n dé allow mi kí n fix drip fún yàn kí n dẹ̀ tún fún ẹ ní injection àwọn doctor ẹni àpẹ́ ṣebí ọ̀nà orí tí mo ṣe pé sì tí mo ti lè ṣe mọ́mí ẹ̀ ṣáà ní pé ok àwọn máa wá nǹkan táwọn máa ṣe so ìgbà kan délé lọ́jọ́ yẹn àwọn náà wá connect mọ́ sister wọn kan wọ́n wá pé mọ́mí yẹn ní mọ́mí Adéṣẹ́wà Kúkà so ìgbà kan connect mọ́ mọ́mí Adéṣẹ́wà Kúkà yẹn tá ṣàlàyé fún ọ mọ́mí Adéṣẹ́wà Kúkà sọ̀rọ̀ pé ẹ̀dẹ̀ sọ pé èèyàn yẹn nǹkan tó ṣàṣe orí kìnìún kan ṣàdí pé is real so mọ́mí Adéṣẹ́wà wá ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí orí celebrity táwọn jẹ́ bí eléré orí ìtàgé pé káwọn wo nǹkan táwọn lè fi publish cases táwọn fi lè help orí èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ tó yẹ pé lóòótọ́ ni òun ṣáà pé Oríyọmí Hamzat period yẹn ni Oríyọmí Hamzat ní issue pẹ̀lú Queen Naomi wọn ṣáà lè rí bí get it us pẹ̀lú wọn wọn wá pé Brakunle Afford wá ní àwọn ò lè handle matter yẹn pé bí a kan sọ fún Dr. Biola Adébáyọ̀ talk to be pé bóyá ó máa lè ṣe case yẹn so bí mọ́mí Adéṣẹ́wà Kúkà ṣáà tún pé àti Biola Adébáyọ̀ yẹn pàtó ṣàpàtì Biola Adébáyọ̀ àti Biola ní case eléyìí lágbára o pé ṣẹ́dẹ̀ sure àti Biola ní yóò lè táwọn lè ṣe ni pé káwọn family mi kan wá because èmi wà ní prison wọn lè sọ pé ẹni tó wà ní prison ló download ọ̀rọ̀ ìbílẹ̀ fáwọn sọ̀rọ̀ dára àti mọ́yìn mi àtọ́sà sọ fún wọn wọn làwọn olówó mọ́tò táwọn lè fi wá sí kù àti Biola ṣáà send owó mọ́tò sí àwọn family mi ìyẹn dára àti mọ́yìn mi wọn lọ sí ọ́fíìsì wọn ní Èkó wọ́n ṣàṣẹ lọ sunkún sí ọ̀dọ̀ àti Biola lọ́rùn nìyẹn immediately àti Biola náà gbọ́ gbogbo part cases yẹn àti gbogbo judgement paper ní everything táwọn gan rí wọ́n rí pé torí pé àléyàn àdẹ̀lówó kò ní ẹ̀kan tó fà á tí mo ṣe wà nínú prison yẹn láti Biola ṣàṣẹ carry case yẹn jáde nìyẹn immediately tí wọ́n broadcast case yẹn òun ni Governor Adémọ́lá Adélékè gbọ́ ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn so immediately tí wọ́n gbọ́ ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn on the 23 of December 2024 olọ̀rọ̀ yẹn jáde so bí gómìnà ṣàdé gbọ́ àwọn èmi náà ti gbọ́ gbà tó máa dàárọ̀ ọjọ́ kejì gómìnà ní pé kán lọ pardon mi àwọn kan tó dìde underground tẹ́yìn ò mọ̀ wọ́n lọ present another case file lọ sọ́dọ̀ gómìnà wípé your excellency kéèsì ọmọ yẹn ò máa rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹni tó pààyàn kódà tọ́ọ̀gì ni fún politician ẹ máa lọ filẹ̀ o ẹ̀ka òun òpó kéré ni o kìnìkan ìgbà tó ṣe present case file yẹn case file tó wà lọ present fún gómìnà ó wá jẹ́ 33 copy but to the glory of God case file mi original copy satisfied original copy ó ti wà lọ́dọ̀ èèyàn kan tó òun náà ń fight fún mi underground on the 23 on the 24 Christmas kọ̀la wọn gbọ́ kán release mi on the Christmas day wọn gbọ́ kán release mi 26 wọn gbọ́ kán release mi wọn ni àṣebí gómìnà ti ní kán lọ release ọmọ yìí 27 wọn gbọ́ kán release mi 28 wọn gbọ́ kán release mi mọ́ everything ti ṣe kí ni ó ti die down bí àǹtí yẹn ṣe wá pe àwọn parents mi yẹn pé wọ́n ṣe ti fi Ṣẹ́gun lẹ́lẹ̀ báyìí ẹ sáré fi Ṣẹ́gun pamọ́ náà nìyẹn ìjẹ́ lè ní pé kó ṣe thank you sí àwọn èèyàn ní social media àwọn tó fight fún àti nǹkan kan mọ́mí àti dáàdì mi ní wọn fi mí lẹ́ o wọn fi wá lẹ́ o pé wọ́n tó náà gbéwé kan jáde lọ fún gọ́fúnà pé kíníkan bí àǹtí ẹ̀ṣà ṣe gbéra nìyẹn wá lọ sí ministry àǹtí ẹ̀ṣà lọ sí investigation underground wọ́n wá rí i pé another case file ni wọ́n lọ present tí wọ́n attach orúkọ mi mọ́ gbogbo ẹ̀ báyìí ṣe ni what this is not my judgement case báyìí ṣe para lólé nìyẹn lọ́n the 29 bí gómìnà ṣe ń close ní ọ́fíìsì lábẹ́rẹ́ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ tó ń lọlé òun àti yẹn dé àti yẹn dé láti fi violence blọ́ọ̀kù gọ́vnọ̀ yẹn bá ní ṣe kò sí wọ́n bá ní lórí kéèsì ṣe ọmọ tó wà ní prison tó ń fẹ́ fílẹ̀ ni pé àwọn gbọ́pọ́n láwọn kan ti wá present case file kan àwọn ti kẹ́rìntì ṣàfẹ́ gọ́vnọ̀ ti attend because gọ́vnọ̀ ti fẹ́ máa lọ by force gọ́vnọ̀ ṣáà ní láti pay attendance sí àti yẹn bó ṣe fún gọ́vnọ̀ ní dọ́kúmẹ́ǹtì yẹn bí gọ́vnọ̀ ṣe rí ó rí ní rí pé eléyìí wà signed by the judge this is certified original copy wow bí gọ́vnọ̀ ṣe padà sínú ọ́fíìsì yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ sì ni ṣí case yẹn wọ́n wá rí pé 17 pages òní judgement case mi ní eléyìí tó present fún wọn 33 pages ni èwo náà lọ fi kún èwo náà lọ yọ kúrò lẹ gọ́vnọ̀ ṣáà go through gbogbo everything on the 30 láàárọ̀ yẹn báyìí ó ṣe ni pé anywhere tí n bá wò wà náà lọ release mi òun fẹ́ rí mi òun ò tiẹ̀ fẹ́ jẹ́ anything òun ò fẹ́ gbọ́ ó láì lọ ní 30 èmi wà ní prison ó ti wò pé wẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ti lọ náà nìyẹn mo ṣáà ṣàyẹ̀dẹ́ gbọ́ tí àwọn prison authority wá pè mí ìgbà tí mo máa débẹ̀ mo ṣe rí àǹtí yẹn nìyẹn pẹ̀lú àǹtí Bíọ́lá Adébáyọ̀ àtàwọn fámìlì mi wọ́n ní wọ́n ti ní kan fi mí sílẹ̀ pé kí n máa lọ lé mi lára tàlàáfíà o inú mọ́mì mi dùn kí n tó padà rí mọ́mì sí mi is after 4 years nígbà tá a depart ní court lọ́dún yẹn 2014 náà sentence me to death mo padà rí wọn ní 2018 nígbà tí wọ́n wò mí ní kirikiri tí mo jẹ́ rò pé àwọn ti kú mo kàn ṣàyẹ̀dẹ́ rí wọn ní kirikiri after 4 years ni mo rò pé wọ́n ti kú níjọ́ court yẹn so kó tó wá di pé wọ́n wá tẹ̀lé àwọn àti Bíọ́lá Adébáyọ̀ àtàwọn àwọn èèyàn kan tó ṣe àwọn amúmi ní on the 30 of December 2024 bí Ọlọ́run ṣe lo àti Bíọ́lá Adébáyọ̀ Mamade Ṣewà Kóka àti lady tí mo sọ yẹn pẹ̀lú gọ́vnọ̀ Adémọ́lá Adélékè tí mo fi gain ní freedom mi ní on the 30 of December 2024 òun nìyẹn. Thank you so much, ma. Thank you so much, sir, for hearing me out.
Me, I am short for words. So I saw the story when the story came out, but yeah. You know, it's different when you hear it directly by when you hear it as if somebody's talking to you. It's completely different. Before I let people speak, before I even let people begin to speak. So can the situation in this saying you share will share because you said a few things. How are you traveling? How are you doing? Are you doing therapy? Like what's going on in your world?
Yeah, so thank you, man. But I get freedom. The governor invites me one. So they make a lot of promise. We are my employee, share.
Guys, hold on, guys. Don't give him TikTok gifts. Hold on, Toro. Don't give him TikTok gifts. Everybody, hold on. Everybody, hold on the gifts. Please don't give him TikTok gifts because this TikTok gift you're giving him, TikTok will take a chunk amount of it and he will not get it. So rather than giving him the gift on TikTok, just let's send it to his account. So I'm not for any TikTok gift. Nobody give him any gift. Come into my inbox. Somebody, I'm making from someone. Mr. Alowo, can you for a minute? If you want to give him a gift, come into my inbox and say you want to give him a token. Don't send gift on TikTok because if you send him gift, he will not be able to cash the gift out and TikTok will take a big percentage from it. So it's as good as you're giving the money to TikTok and he has to get up to a certain amount, I think, to be able to withdraw it. So please don't send him gift on here. Let's just, if you want to give him something, come into, remember how we said it's going to work. If we get 7 to 8 people say they want to support him, we will then ask for his account number and then people will then send. But please don't send him any TikTok gift. One, you know when you cash out, it's going to be a waste of your hard-earned money. Okay, Mr. Alowo, mute Mike, continue. So people want to know a few things, a few questions. How are you doing? What's happening in your world? Then what happened to the other guy? People want to know what happened to the other guy.
Yes. So ìgbà tí gómìnà ṣáà sọ pé àwọn máa gbà wá ṣiṣẹ́ ìlú àtọmọ kejì yẹn, àwọn máa treat ọmọ kejì yẹn kan wá balẹ̀. So from there, so many people did not even want to help me because of okay, mo ti wà pẹ̀lú gómìnà, mo ti máa wà okay, mo ti di celebrity. So àwọn tó ṣe attach mi mọ́ náà commissioners yẹn wọ́n máa ní pé kí n máa lọ rí alọ́bẹ̀ complete 5 months ni mo fi ń gun ọ̀kadà tí mo fi wọn kóró pé àtọ̀kadà lọ sí ọ́fíìsì àwọn commissioner yẹn láti January to be the May every day I spend like 1,200 600 lọ 600 for complete 5 months every Monday to Friday so wọ́n ní ti ṣe lè wọ́n ti ṣe gbá wọ́n ti ṣàwọn ìgbà tí mi ò rí anything láti bẹ̀ I have to just step aside say what am I going to do láti live life mi so mo kó àwọn èèyàn jọ àwọn èèyàn wá láti máa béèrè experience lọ́wọ́ mi so from there mo ní foundation láti máa fi encourage àwọn èèyàn nínú ìlú láti give wọn ní lecture láti sọ experience mi ní prison àwọn kankan fún wọn so through that foundation the foundation is still working up to today Ṣẹ́gun Olówókiri foundation I collected the CAC láti guide them wọ́n bá ṣe pé ẹni ìṣúná come up lórí ẹ̀ so mo láwọn yẹn schools àwọn people I have like 38 people now so ìgbà tí mi ṣáà rí nǹkan kan different people máa invite me wá sí TikTok from one TikTok one olórí ẹbí official platform wọ́n invite mi lọ síbẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ kan wọ́n donate 1 million naira fún mi níbẹ̀ láti fi help me pé kí n má máa rìn káàkiri sí tí mi ò rí support látọ̀dọ̀ government one other man Mr. Fẹ́rànmi from Ọ̀ṣun State as old notice local government kan náà làwọn náà àwọn náà gbé mi wá sí platform wọn wọ́n fún mi ní 500,000 lọ́dọ̀ tiwọn náà wọ́n mami kan náà yèyé dára àwọn náà gbé mi lọ sí platform tiwọn náà yèyé dára so àwọn náà gbé mi lọ sí platform tiwọn àwọn náà rí wọ́n fún mi ní 650,000 naira ní platform tiwọn náà so one other woman kan náà mama aluta ìyẹn náà ti ń follow program bọ̀ láti prison kí n tó jáde àwọn náà gbé mi lọ àwọn náà fún mi ní 150,000 so mo calculate mo combine gbogbo àwọn owó yẹn jọ so mo fi ṣí shop tí mo wà ń bẹ̀ lélẹ̀ this is it so mo kọ́ lọ ra freezer yìí náà so mo kọ́ lọ ra freezer yìí then mo gba shop yìí mo gbà 200,000 mo ṣe àwọn kinní yìí then mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ra àwọn ọjà yìí síbẹ̀ so this is the second place as well so pé kí n má bàa fi máa jókòó lásán nígbà tí mi ò rí any support from the government so after some times mo ṣáà wò pé kí ni mo fẹ́ ṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ èkejì mi yẹn because tó bá yẹ kọ́ ọmọ yẹn náà accept láti parọ́ ọmọ mi ní station ní ọjọ́ yẹn kò ní face any challenges àwọn ọmọ márùn tó kù wọ́n release wọn wọ́n fi wọ́n lẹ́nu ní station lọ́jọ́ yẹn náà ni wọ́n ti gbowó láti parọ́ so wọ́n á ní láti lọ sí village wa nígbà tí mo ti rí change díẹ̀ tí mo ti start ọjà so I left with 180,000 lọ́jọ́ yẹn wọ́n á lọ sí ìlú wa pé kí n tiẹ̀ lọ fún ọmọ yẹn náà ní bíi 100,000 gbọ̀gbà tí mo débẹ̀ mo rí i pé wọ́n chain yẹn àwọn èèyàn tó bá lọ sí DM mi ní TikTok yìí wọ́n máa rí ọjọ́ tí wọ́n kọ́ lọ sí ibẹ̀ orí chain ní orí òkè kan ni mo ti rí ọmọ yẹn táwọn family ẹ̀ wọ́n lọ síbẹ̀ wọ́n wá fi chain sí lọ́wọ́ wọ́n fi sí lẹ́sẹ̀ wọ́n ní pé ó já níbi 2 weeks ago tó wà lórí àkìtàn káàkiri pé wọ́n ṣáà lè mú ni fún mi wá bọ́ lójú mi pé kí ni wọ́n á fẹ́ ṣe báyìí so mo ṣáà dúró pẹ̀lú ọmọ yẹn kò dá mi mọ̀ kò mọ kankan mọ́ ó ti lean ó ti ń rùn ẹ̀yìn mọ̀kan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe mo ṣáà wá sí TikTok ní live lọ́jọ́ yẹn pé àwọn èèyàn pé kànjọ kí wọ́n ṣàánú mi pé mi ò mọ̀ nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ṣe sí ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yìí mo ṣáà narrate story mi ẹnìkan wá ní instead bí mo ṣe ń ṣe yìí kí n wá way out bá ṣe lè tọ́jú ẹ̀ lọ sí psychiatric hospital mo ní mi ìmọ̀ bí kankan àwọn kan dárúkọ Abẹ́òkúta arò mo lábẹ́òkúta jìnnà ẹnìkan fún mi ní location Ìlọrin mo ní Ìlọrin is ó close at least Ìlọrin síbì ọ̀dọ̀ wa mo ní no less than 4,000 to 5,000 so mo ṣáà láti lọ sí Ìlọrin yẹn ọjọ́ yẹn náà ni mo fi anything tí mo ṣe sílẹ̀ mo gbà á lọrin lọ àti wà níbi after 2 lọ́sàn-án mo lọ location hospital yẹn ìgbà tí mo débẹ̀ wọ́n nílò tán ni pé wọ́n máa ń tọ́jú aláàrùn ọpọlọ onídàá thank God mo padà sílùú ìmírí tí mo lọ sọ́dọ̀ olórí ẹbí àwọn ọmọ yẹn mo ní kọjọ pé mo fẹ́ gbégbèsè báyìí láti tọ́jú ọmọ yìí mo lọ sọ́dọ̀ ọba ìlú wa mo lọ sí station ìlú wa láti take permission ọba ìlú ní pé kí n gbọ́ àìrọ́pọ̀ àwọn olóyè mẹ́ta join pé ìgbésẹ̀ tí mo fẹ́ gbélé léyìí o wọ́n dẹ̀ ní àwọn support mi mo padà sórí TikTok live ní TikTok na monitor ẹ̀yin èèyàn fẹ́ ní pé kí n lọ mo ti lọ béèrè nǹkan báyìí o gọ́sọ̀gùn àǹtí kan wá wà ní program wa ní pé kó o share live program tó pẹ̀lú mi ó wá share fún mi ó wá lọ síbẹ̀ ó wá di ọkọ àwọn single mother ìní program yẹn ibẹ̀ náà gbé mi lọ ó ṣáà débẹ̀ ó ṣáà ṣàlàyé nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ fún wọn pé mo ní ìdí nǹkan báyìí bíi 450,000 naira láti fi admit ọmọ yìí fún treatment ní hospital lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ yẹn wọ́n contribute 400,000 fún mi ní ọ̀dọ̀ ọkọ àwọn single mother AK immediately tí mo receive owó yẹn mo lọ ṣáká mọ́tò èmi sister mi kan màmá ọmọ yẹn àtọmọ yẹn a ní láti gbé láti ìlú wa yẹn gbé lọ sí Ìlọrin ní hospital ibi tí a ti lè tọ́jú ẹ̀ so ìgbà tá a débẹ̀ wọ́n accept ẹ̀ wọ́n ní ká deposit 350,000 naira for treatment mo ṣe transfer ọkọ receipt for me the document everything I have it here with me so wọ́n ní wọ́n máa ṣe brain surgery fún lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́ta pé because ìdí ìbọn tí wọ́n jọmọ lórí àti nínà tó nà yẹn inú fa tí ó fi ní àrùn ọpọlọ yẹn so to the glory of God àwọn abẹ every Saturday ni mo máa ń lọ sí hospital yẹn nílọrin máa gbé oúnjẹ lọ síbẹ̀ máa gbé milk lọ rice ẹ̀wà spaghetti òru because màmá ẹ̀ ló dúró tì wọ́n dẹ̀ fún wọn sí room ibi tí wọ́n ti ń tọ́jú wọn wọ́n dáná wọ́n máa jẹun máa lọ síbẹ̀ every Saturday nothing less than 30,000 kò ní máa ná because kí n tó ra rice kí n tó ra milk kí n tó ra tea kí n tó ra epo kí n tó sanwó mọ́tò tèmi kó kàn so nínú owó ọjà mi business mi náà ni mo ti ṣe kí ni mo ti padà ń sí owó lẹ́yìn owó tí mo ti látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn tí ń gbọ́mọdà yẹn mi ò rí ẹni owó kọ̀ọ̀kan mọ́ tó ní mọ́mì kan náà àwọn náà wà ní UK àwọn náà support mi díẹ̀ nípa business mi yìí àwọn náà tó support mi díẹ̀ nípa treatment sunday yẹn so lórí treatment ọmọ yẹn nígbà tí ó máa fi lo 4 months tó lò ń bẹ̀ tán máa discharge yẹn but I'm very happy wípé ó gain brain yẹn ọjọ́ tí ó máa padà rí mi yẹn ó kàn pé orúkọ mi ní Ṣẹ́gun òun àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn lánàá yẹn pé wọ́n ní kí wọ́n parọ́ mọ́ ẹ àwọn ọlọ́pàá yẹn ní kí n parọ́ mọ́ ẹ ṣá àbúrò rí polórí burúkú wọn ni wọ́n ṣé wọ́n á mi lé lánàá ọ̀rọ̀ tó wọ́n ń sọ ọ̀rọ̀ 2010 yẹn nígbà tó wọ́n á mú táwọn tẹ̀sán ló wá sọ́kọ̀ rẹ̀ mo ṣe bú sẹ́kùn nìyẹn nǹkan tí mo tẹ̀sán mo níwẹ̀ thank God you are okay wọ́n ní kí ló wá ṣe bí báyìí mo ṣàní kó má wọrí so ìgbà tó máa lọ bí 4 months yẹn complete we spent 910,000 on the calculation wo tí mo ná lórí ọmọ yẹn so tí máa ní kí wọ́n support tí mo rí látọ̀dọ̀ àwọn èèyàn ní TikTok káàkiri it's not about like 700,000 so tó jábọ́ lára tèmi gan it's almost 200,000 plus out of my business náà ni mo ti mú àti gbogbo àwọn stress tèmi náà pass through but I give glory to God wípé lẹ́ni ó ti wà okay so ìgbà tó jáde tó wà ń ta tí mo rí pé brain yẹn ti wà okay díẹ̀ mi ò ṣe é lọ́dà mi nǹkan méjì kí ni mo lè ṣe gbọ́n kọ́ ra small phone kékeré kan fún ná 12,000 get sim fún olóba ṣe NIN ó lè máa dìde pè mí tó bá ní ìdẹ́nẹ́tẹ̀ then mo lọ fi síṣẹ́ láti máa kọ́ iṣẹ́ aluminium and ibi tí mo ṣe bá ọ̀rọ̀ tiẹ̀ dé for today nìyẹn so once in a while mi náà máa ń send nǹkan sí so and since then àwọn náà máa ń àwọn NGO mi a máa lọ sí orphanage home a máa lọ sí prison a máa lọ fún àwọn widows nìkan out of bí mi ṣe ní náà ni just because of pé mo ní mind of like be doing that láti fi appreciate má dẹ̀ lọ sí widow mo máa ń give testimony ọ̀rọ̀ mi tá a bá lọ sí orphanage home mo máa ń fọ̀rọ̀ mi ṣe sample fún wọn má lọ sí prison wọ́n sọ fún mi pé ẹ ṣáà ti ra yín gbogbo alámọ̀ pé innocent ló pọ̀ prison as you can see I'm one of them so ẹ má rora yín pé ọlọ́run tó ṣe tèmi mo máa ṣe tẹ̀yẹ náà tẹ bá dẹ̀ jáde don't go back to your crime or kẹsọ pé fẹ́ lọ gbẹ̀san and for the sake of àwọn tó béèrè nípa ti uncle mi ó kọ everything sílẹ̀ fọlọ́run yes because
ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ jù lórí ọ̀rọ̀ uncle yín so comment section don't ask him about his uncle let's remember that we don't want him to say anything that they will now begin to look for him again. Remember that we're on social media. We have 820 people watching us. Let's not ask him anything that will be indicting. So please, let's be sensitive to this situation and what we're asking. I know that we all need answers. We all want to get answers, but let's just be careful how we ask answers and the kind of response that we want. You know, real quick. Thank you, everybody, for understanding. My inbox is open. If you want to help Mr. Olowo Kere, please.
No, I'm not married. I'm still single. I'm not married.
Victor. Ṣé ẹ ti ń fi ojú tú aṣọ lọ́wọ́ ẹni ẹlẹ́ni báyìí lára ẹni ẹlẹ́ni àbí kí lẹ̀ ń béèrè are you single fún báyìí? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Ẹ̀yin ẹ̀ kí n fojú rí young guy ẹ̀ máa béèrè are you single kí ló dé? Ó ga o. So if you have anything you want to support Mr. Olowokere with, please come into my inbox. I've only received message from 2 people. So if you really want to help him, you want to just not help him, maybe like support him. Or if you want to send something to the other boy, please feel free to come into my inbox. Let's see how we can help him. And we will send his and then we will send his account details. Panelists, Edeka for everybody láti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ tí on his story. Let's see. We want him to get married. Ashake, Kato Bere, hold on. So if you want to help Mr. Olowokere, Mr. Olowokere shall pay account number into the king or cost a few people so Mali send us one. Hold on.
Why not let him text it to you since you don't want? What if people just start putting out and they didn't come into your pay? Let him text it.
If people can just put it here, that's fine, they can. But I want to about me, I'll just copy. So normally I just write it and then I send it to anybody that comes into my inbox. But while people are here, I will me want anybody that's in the inbox, they just get it, go back to Jade. So it's a bit like easy and straightforward. Can your account number is going.
OP 80.
Okay, 80. Okay. Hold on.
80 36. 1015.
1015. Kí lorúkọ tó wà ńbẹ̀?
Olowokere Ṣẹ́gun Saheed OP 8066 361015 OP. Yes.
8066361015.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So anybody that wants to put anything in his account, just put it there.
Thank you, ma'am.
However you want to help him. The few people who just asked.
I'm still in my state. I'm in Osun State. I'm still in Osun State.
Location. Where is it? Can you people share okay? Why you people obìnrin the local location here? And you know down, share our girlfriend in it.
No. Èmi ò pé
ẹ má worry. Ṣẹ́rí ibi tá wà yìí, ilé olórogún lẹ́wà. Àwọn alágbèrè wà ńbẹ̀. Àwọn single girls wà ńbẹ̀. Àwọn responsible gentle girls wà ńbẹ̀. Àwọn tó wà nílé ọkọ náà wà ńbẹ̀. Àwọn tàwa tá ń wojú Ọlọ́run náà. Àwọn tó ń bẹ lọ́run náà wà ńbẹ̀. So ẹ má worry, ilé olórogún ni combination gbogbo nǹkan ló wà ńbí. Ẹ wá girlfriend kẹ̀ Mr. Olowokere wá girlfriend. Okay, let's start. Victor, I want you to speak first because you're the one who knows Mr. Olowokere. And you're going to sign the uni 50K.
Oh, God bless you, sir. God bless you, man. I really appreciate. Thank you.
If you send him anything, feel free to write it in the comment as well. Don't write it in the comment, so they will come and meet you. Love Dr. Magbe, it's okay in a few minutes. Okay, let's start with the submission so we can bring more people up because I'm sure a few people would like to speak. I just offer him a word of encouragement. Victoria, go ahead.
I'm a little bit, very unusual of me, I'm a little bit speechless because I have too many dimensions to the story that I might not be able to divulge in one statement. Because listening to it is just going to sweep you off your feet. But first of all, it's not even, I will get to him later. Let me first of all say on a general perspective to every one of us listening. Can you see how a trajectory of a man can change within a twinkle of an eye? Can you see how? See, story can dey change just like that. Kọ́lọ̀ máa mú wa, kọ́lọ̀ máa dẹ̀ fà wá sọ́wọ́ àwọn tó fẹ́ mú wa lọ́wọ́. This is what you should remember. Tó bá ń ṣe gàgàgàgàgà na me be this, na me no. Omini know it. You know this one, na me, èmi. Bó ṣe ń pa èmi ló ń bá sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. Do you know who you are talking to? It's very common to Nigerians. Do you know who you are talking to? You see how easy, how fast, how simple. Something I know for a fact, when he was locked up in the police station, it will look like, oh, one Shimuni, it will be, even though there is panic, it will look as if something will happen. They will find out the truth and they will release him. I know for a fact, if anybody had told him, direct, that you will spend more than a decade there.
You're going to send the 100K.
You will not believe it.
Yes.
There is a very thin line between Nami be this àti Ejo Egbami. There is a very thin line.
Please keep writing his account number in the comment section, please.
Look at the country that we live in. How do you want to explain it? Let's even say it was wrongly picked. But for chicken, egg.
And you're going to send the 50K. God bless you, ma.
Egg, yeah.
Thank you, ma. Thank you. God
as
bless
I
you.
right now go, come on, so yes, in passing. As I right now go, egg, yeah, to ba to biju, to ba nickel leg, broiler, go yoke. Me roboti worth 50,000. So egg, yeah, made you 100,000. Create here, you got to pay 5,000. You come, in fact, 10,000. Okay, they 120. That's what you put somebody in prison for 14 years. No, now. Nothing got me in this story other than the fact that eventually at the appearing in the court, it is the uncle, Bamiloba, was the complainant. The question is, well, how come the uncle did not come to family to say, Mashu and Shege? So that you will know direct. If you don't think that, ogun to puruju la ye bi. Ogun to mo die ni. Olorun fogun aimodija wa.
Ami Ọlọ́run.
If you know your enemy, at least you will know the strategy at which you want to adopt to fight. But the battle when you don't know who you are fighting. Tó bá mọ̀ táì nínú kó plan bó ṣe máa bàjà or kó plan bó ṣe máa bẹ̀ wàá tiẹ̀ ṣe kán bẹ̀. But when you don't know your enemy, you don't know you are fighting. You are literally defenseless. And clearly from the story, before I even hear that it is the uncle, you go know say it's not about crime. I already knew that there was a hand involved. Somebody just say, I will bring you down. Maybe the person did not even know that it will get to that far. And you know those days, cock and bull story. Again, my biggest suspicion is that somebody commit a crime that is an ally to Awalagbara, and they needed somebody to use as a replacement. That is my biggest suspicion. Because what would have been the offense? But I don't know if you know, they do that in Nigeria. Some of us have good intel now in prison service. Somebody will commit a crime, but to commit crime, they will make the arrest, take him to police station, and in the police station they will swap. They will literally go outside and fetch a nominal person, and they know who to fetch. Number one. There's another case that I even attended to a couple of years back. The guy left Ibadan. He has not had a relationship with the father. So somebody gave him prayer, Baba to Anushodi. Just to see the father almost for the first time in a long while, or even if I think it's even for the first time. Traveled from Ibadan to Lagos. That same night, see Papa talk. Don't go sit and hey, hold it. Kiniko. Police came there and picked like 10 people up. The next day they released every other person except him. And he was sent to prison for over 2 decades. And as at when, in fact, they did not sentence him. They reminded him for, I think, about 17 years. The case was not tried in court. He did nothing. It was this same Prophet Genesis that have to get lawyer for him. While he was there, once he released Baboye, he was the one who got lawyer for him, make sure that they begin to open the case. Kill any issue, go. Do you know that there was no traceable documents? There was not a single document to establish Nkoten issue. He was not tried, he was reminded there. Eventually in the version, they found out that they literally just pick him up to use him to replace somebody else. I have a suspicion that that is the case here. Because it doesn't make any damn sense.
Victor, why they can go too deep?
No, I'm not going too deep. I'm just assessing this thing. But imagine where the learning curve is what I want to address. To ban shit falafel, don't shit blah 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 blah. No, more. The line between Namibia this and God abeg is very slim. Very slim. It's very slim. It's very slim. It go be like him. Who could have? Somebody Jesus on church and you will not believe now. And you see how it was kept again. On the other hand, you see some things that we consider as
Victor, sorry. So how many years in total did this man spend in
14 good years.
Yes, so.
14 solid years. But you see, I know something. There's something I know in the story. In the middle of all of this, God was present. In the middle of all of this, God was present. Sometimes, even in our daily life, the delay you experience is because God is preserving you. Do you know that more than likely, with Biru Baba, if he has not been there, more than likely he will not be alive. More than likely. For somebody that you can offend or we do not even know the offense, that can literally
if not for the Olokpa that told him to pretend and say that he turned on fellow toilets and said they have paid for your meal, if not for that Olokpa,
they already want to unalive him.
This story.
This story will not even happen. But the question you should ask is, Kino prompt your Olokpa? God was present. We try not to God was present in the middle of this adversity.
They even bring poison for me in the prison and I ate it. But in that time, and to be poison in one name can see Mom see my birthday, one mark birthday for just to make her happy. Or why invite auntie and just like when it goes someone. I think it was sorry to mention the name. Look at that, was it someone when you come back me down on birthday. Auntie me can until one something what the mom see me saying we socially for region on sha. Thank God we muti esupe. There was a time when I visit me when I was in the Malaysia prison, but it would be 1.5 years plus. On the Jawa for many bang, we poisoned them one day. After like 3 days, I want baby where she must see me one to me. Look, I tell my baby, check one call, check she do it. Bawoni Salafi Aloshawa. I will tell Guru Millennium the government because once in a week, like I make call in the prison time. So I tell Shawa, pleading forgiveness, Lord Dom see me. But when you are she will go and tell you bye some money close and only as long as that 30 forgive the main culprit. So there, daddy, another person play role nípa bá ṣe fèrè àjò yẹn ṣe mí ọ just ẹ wo ẹ máa sọjọ́ kìí just let's forget. That's just it.
You see, somehow God was present. He allowed it, but he was present. Because some things that we consider adversity, they're actually God's way of preserving us. He was present. If God does not have agenda for him, we will not be here hearing this story today. How they move somebody from the black room, that is death sentence, and say no. Somebody decided to say, the same people who have been beating him up there, say now decide to make it that way. And he go for the day jingle kan when he was there kò go bẹ́ẹ̀ o road to Abẹ́òkúta go say ẹni yìí mọ̀ wí ká ẹ̀yẹ kan fi sí better place. This is what David was saying in Psalm 23. Say, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for thou art with me. He's there, but he did not save him, but he was present. You will realize that everything bad is happening, but for some reason, just like Job, do everything with him, but don't touch his soul.
Just like the story of Job.
Yeah, just like the story of Job. Every other thing will happen, but his soul will be preserved. For some reason, somebody instigated it to move to Kirikiri. For some reason, somebody said you cannot just be sitting like this. Come to the hospital and start working. Start doing healthcare. In the middle of adversity, in the middle of evil, you can see a trace of favor. Favor playing role. For some reason, God remembered that this man is there for no just cause. He instigated a trouble for another person who is supposed to contact him. Genesis ended up there. For some reason, relationship started. There was an impartation. You will come out. He did his own, left. How the story gets to the woman that was now taking his case serious. She has been there. She has the authority to have escalated sins when the time is right. Because you see, when you are passing through the valley of the shadow, it's a drilling process. And it's a process of preservation. You know that time after the valley of the shadow, the next thing he said is, thou prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemy.
In the presence of my enemy. Oh.
You know why? The enemy has been handicapped. If you have sit on the table when the enemy has been active, but God kept him in the valley while he's taking care of the enemy. So by the time he come out of the valley, the enemy are handicapped. Have you seen where they tied the mouth of crocodile before? As powerful as it is, we don't have big things. It becomes harmless. Now you can dine on the table with comfort, even while the enemy, they will not die. They are present, but they are just handicapped. When the time is right, God raised help. A whole governor gave another, say, go and bring him out now. But two things. One, don't be too comfortable in self to feel. Self-reliance is the shortest way to destruction. Anything that you are, whichever influence that you are, only to God do. The way God can literally, one small thing will just happen. The guy that I told you in the story of the guy that I told you, do you know that eventually what the police report said was that he resembled somebody that committed the crime? It was a resemblance. Did nothing. Again, the second lesson is, okay, if you are living this life without God, you are endangering your life. I don't care who you are serving, but serve something. I don't care who you believe in something. I don't care who you are calling. Call something. Because you see, this life is not ordinary. If anybody think that this whole episode is ordinary, you don't know what you are saying. You don't know what you are doing. You are a joke. But you see, God did not even promise us that the devil will not try. He said all the promises that you will always win. He's here today, in another. Couple of days ago, we were on a platform. We were on image platform. Genesis was just there. He said he has been looking for Genesis since he's been trying to see how he can contact him to share his testimony. That was how we brought him up. And we just started sharing this. Even Genesis was surprised. Do you know that for like 20 minutes, we were just exchanging communications about, share on TV, can you go buy? Bye. And I was sitting there. No, sitting in his house. Both of them are sharing prison experience. But again, both of them now sharing story of freedom. How God can stay. I don't care how low you think you are, and I don't care what state you think you are. I don't care how hopeless the thing is. If you hold on to God, God can change any story. God, as long as you involve Him, He will not force Himself on you. As long as you involve God. This is death sentence. Yeah. Alive, heal and hearty. Because God was at work. Because God was at work. Now, only one question I would have loved to ask is that Uncle Yeni is saying, what is his state now? Because you see, he has forgiven him. That's all he needs to do. But you see, God knows how to deal with people. You would think that God forgot. Shit. He did not. You can still feed his children in this life. You will feed his children in this same life. We've seen things happen. So, my own, let me now get to you. See, if this story did not tell you anything at all, it should tell you that God have an agenda for you. God is not a waster, and God don't do anything for nothing. The only reason why He preserve you and give you this freedom is because He has an agenda. I have no doubt in my mind that you have some great miles to cover in life. I have no doubt. There's no reason why God should come through for you if He doesn't have any plan for you. There's no reason. If you are not special to Him, there's no reason why He will come through. That purpose, I pray that you find it. Because when you walk, the moment you are walking according to God's purpose, everything fall in line for you. I'm going to close with this scripture. People say it. For we know that all things work together for good, for them that love God, and to them who walk according to His purpose. Find God this moment now, this state of freedom, is time you should double how you have been seeking God before, so that you can align with purpose. I strongly believe that there is more to you than you are aware of right now. There is more to you. God still have an agenda. It's not done with you. God don't do anything for nothing. I'm a little bit emotional, so I'm going to stop right here. Thank you.
Thank you, Victor. Ashake, are you here? Before we pass it on, let's start from the top so that everyone can have a go.
Nígbà tó gbé ọmọ onírùngbọ̀n wíẹ́wíẹ́ yẹn torí tó yẹ pé kó sọ wá di preacher ń bí báyìí. Hello, Uncle. Good afternoon. I give God glory on your behalf. I'm happy that you are alive to share your testimonies and your story. Like Victor rightly said, without God, you won't be here. Without God, you won't be here today. We won't even hear about you. So, all glory back to Him. It's an experience. And they say, experience is the best teacher in life. God has kept you for a reason. And I pray that for that reason, that purpose that He kept you for, you will find it in Jesus' name. And every person that you have come across during that journey, I want you to see them, either they did well for you or they did bad for you. I want you to see them as just they're playing their role to get to where God wants you to be. They were simply playing their role. And I want to start from the beginning where you start your story from. You said your dad and your mom, farmers ni wọ́n. Gbóyún uncle, lẹ́pẹ́ mute.
Up to today.
Up to today. God bless you. Orí ilẹ̀ tán ti ń ṣe àgbẹ̀ yẹn. Ṣé dáàdì yẹn àti uncle yẹn wọ́n ever ní fight lórí ilẹ̀ yẹn rí?
Wọ́n tàtọ̀ wọn tí wọn ní nǹkan kan tó ní ṣe papọ̀ pẹ̀lú ẹ̀.
Ní nǹkan kan tó ní ṣe papọ̀. Because sometimes in Nigeria we know sibling rivalry. Wọ́n máa ń take lórí ọmọ. Mo ṣe bèrè pé kó má jẹ́ pé bóyá something went on between them, and that was his way of coming back for your dad. But regardless, no, nevertheless, adúpẹ́ f'Ọlọ́run bí tó bá wa dé, bí tó ti mú wa bọ̀ àti bí tá a dẹ̀ ń lọ. Ọlọ́run ọba ogun tó ti ṣẹ́ kò ní gbérí mọ́ lórí yín o, lórúkọ Jésù. Ọlọ́run tó ń fẹ́ èèyàn mọ̀nà, àfihàn mọ̀nà ire. Aláàánú kan tó ju ẹgbẹgbẹ̀rún aláàánú lọ, Ọlọ́run á gbé ránṣẹ́. I've heard your story before on Dr. B. Biola Bayo. I knew when the governor gave you that freedom, the pardon, through Instagram, on multiple story before. I'm happy that you're here today again to finally see the person behind the story and listen to the story directly from your mouth. Oh, I kind of emotional. I just want to encourage you to be the best person that you can be an inspiration that God has made you to be to the other inmates. And I liked something about your story that that you went back to go and help that boy. And it's says a lot about you. Because any toba mori, umari migba, and mori to she enjoying. And when you are okay yourself, you didn't forget it. As a way you take freedom. Boy, I'm happy that you didn't do that. And you remember you carried him along, even though you were okay. And I like the honesty in your calculations. You're very sound, and you know the exact figures and everything, because you were giving us figures, you were giving us exact points. So yes, you're a very sound person. If you're given more opportunity, you will do better than this. So Abefee, I'm happy to help, and I hope legally you'll be doing something. But if you're not, it's fine. But I just hope legally you'll be doing something. It just goes to show that our country can do better. To say I'm disappointed in MPF, it's an understatement. And a lot of cases like yours, right now, in prison, innocent people. Nigeria happened to us. You know, and I like something that you even have a heart of forgiveness. That you said, if you still for long, your man feel they should forgive one yet if one lay, energy. I'm happy that you say your mom and your dad are still alive. Obami, Bemilano, mi laroi, Abi, to de one tie, Utashogbe, Abibeko. Only be me back me, Ishishiku. Definitely. Go to them, my jatani, a dear my buno. So did the doctor in Kokonwa, so love them Mujadi Laraini. That will be no deji on Latarain. Any decade to follow our parents in your be a mini by an only child. It is well with you. God will be with you. God will continue to strengthen you. Esumolong, da. Esumolong. Come on, logo, shadow logo. Come on, my pifarin, you saying. I'm happy for you. I give God glory on your behalf. Amen.
Omowummi. Oh, thanks, Ashake. So, I
have a quick question to ask Imabine before we continue. By my estimate, you'll be around 32, 33 right now. Am I correct?
33, sir. 33.
Very good. Very good. Do you still want to pursue education?
Yes, sir. Because kò sí one nǹkan tó yẹ kí ẹ fẹ́ continue ni pé kò sí agbára then mo ní láti
face. If you have the agbára, do you want to pursue education?
Victor, he has to pursue something that he can use to support his family.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, and his mom.
Let's say everything is available. Does he have the interest? That's what I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I want to know.
Education is the ladder to break any barriers. I will strongly advise you pursue education, even though if it's just a 6-month course. I will strongly advise you pursue an education. It's the greatest ladder to break any barriers. It's the ladder to break poverty. If we're talking about supporting parents, education is the ladder to break poverty.
We know that what we are saying is, if he has the resources, absolutely, of course. But if he doesn't have the resources, if we have somebody who will say, oh, I'm going to sponsor him and we're going to take care of everything, why not? He can do online classes. He doesn't have to go into school and continue to manage his business. But whatever education he has to pursue, it has to be something that still allows him do this business and support his aged parents. That's it, because he's an only child.
So, when I ask questions like that, interest faith, because you see, it is
he has to be willing. That's what Victor is saying. He has to be willing.
If you have the luxury, that's what I'm asking.
If he's not willing, there's no purpose. There's no reason to show the support. But if he's willing and he wants to in his heart, if he finds the purpose to support,
help will come.
Help will come.
That's okay. Willingness.
All right, so we've put that out there. If he has the resources, if the resources becomes available, he's more than happy to go to school.
But that is because you already have some experience in health science. I would have feel like going to nursing school in Nigeria or health school in Nigeria would be a sensible idea for him. If it's what he wants to do, because me, I don't suggest things to people again. I've had some terrible experience. I want people to say, I want this thing. Leave Agbara. God will do it. I don't want to say anything. I just want to know if you have an interest in that.
Yeah. Yeah, you can actually go to health school. Okay. Awesome. Becky, babe, are you here?
Education ìgbà tí mo jáde so different kind of people náà sọ pé ṣé mo máa lè lọ school káwọn register mi fún health kìíní yẹn ṣé mo ní àpé màá lọ pé tí máa lè ṣe but promises lọ́tún promises ló sì then mọ̀mísí mi wọ́n nurse sickness hypertension so 4 days ago n ṣe báyìí I think I bought drug like 48,000 naira fún wọn so tí ẹ bá no ma help me kó get me sí school tí mo wà ń bẹ̀ tí o sẹ́ anybody tí I'm the one feeding her. Oko dáàdì tí ń dàgbà fún ọ lè ṣe oko mọ́sọ́ gbogbo nǹkan ẹni mo wá gbogbo àwọn tó promise náà pé school mo ní I will go but ìgbà tí ó dẹ̀ ti sí kápátì mi tó fi tọrọ kọ́bọ̀ tí máa ń rí bí báyìí ọjọ́ owó oúnjẹ tí máa ti ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ máa mi fóògùn ẹ̀yẹn tó tán àdìsáré tún gba àjọ máa make sure pé mo rògbìn ẹ̀mí níjẹ́ kó tán so ìgbà tí mo jáde ní prison yẹn BP wọ́n wà ní almost 200 plus bí 198 bí pulse wọn fi kó máa pọ̀ sí bí 130 bí 140 but now I'm gonna check the blood pressure on land and see by I think it's around 68. So on Wale, same day, she's happy, talking to me.
We can't even advise you to be far away from her. And the advice, but like people have said, there are open universities, there are schools that you can actually attend and you do your classes online. The only time you go into school is if you need to do
when you are doing
exams.
So thank you, sorry, the mission coming back.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Why do you want to let Victor go before us? So come out for longer. No. Not allowed.
So absolutely not allowed.
You're always taking a lot of time.
They will not be partial.
Use your time.
They will not be partial. There will not be any more favors.
Oh yeah, they use your time.
I'm back.
I don't say that and give you. And I copy and paste I be doing. Okay, no, they did not go. This one. It go like this. And it be good. Government UK. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, I don't say that. See the other one where assistant come. Okay. No go. Assistant another one. Okay, this last one. Okay. Okay.
They've already seen where you're going to be. Because if you have this being an healthcare, you can easily have your own pharmacy and be selling drugs or something like that. Because it's healthcare, you have a lot of things under healthcare. If you want to do just you want to know about drugs, then you can have your own pharmacy and be doing that or other things. Just look into it, and then I know Victor asked you. So if we have anybody that want to support towards that, that's fine. But along I told you much, just pray. Everything you want to do, put God first. If you're alone, and I love that you're going to prison and to go and share your story to people and continue doing that. You continue doing that, and you can have you say you have NGO already, and I want you to look more into all those prison people, because I want your tea share. Look what you met. Especially even going in America, we have a lot of people like that. But you can see Nigeria, I don't understand. We are still going backward, because they're supposed to compensate you just because of chicken and egg. I was just shouting on the bed like, God, they're supposed to compensate you for you being in prison for that kind of long years. That's not good. And have you checked yourself medically? You need therapy? Have you done all that? Yes, okay. But for the therapy, you don't need to stop. You still need to continue, because sometimes because your man because because you lose your teens, you lose that, because most of your friends, I know you won't even see some of them anymore. Almost 17 years old, in prison. Do you understand? There are a lot of things that you can't gain back, so you still need to be going into therapy and trying to okay, how can I find myself? All these years I've lost. You can't gain it back, but you can give it back to society. Oh, this is what I've lost, but this is what I'm gaining that God has given me. God bless you and everything that concerns you. Your work, Allah bless you more than what you do.
Don't get emotional, Uncle. There's no need for that. Emma get emotional, because I understand it's very emotional, but just, you have been
That's
strong.
emotional.
Uncle, but it's okay. God is on your side, and God is still fighting your battle. And I think there's a reason why you're here again today, and people are going to show support. So I think all you need to do now is just.
No, doctor, please hold on. Let me hold on for a few minutes. I want us to take it according to people on the panel. Image. Because I want to be able to speak as well, so I want to. All right, bro.
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. I jump still one request. Funsha, please, I'll bring you back. So sorry.
Thank you for bringing me up. I think I saw him for the first time on my live some days ago. And like Becky Babe said, one of the things I wanted to say, because if we look at the story very well, people are asking, okay, what happened with the uncle and all of that and all of that. I just feel that it's a situation of Entoti Rogo Shaju Logo. They've seen who he wants to be. They've seen that there's so much embedded in him, and the only way is just to find a way to truncate that destiny. So he doesn't have to offend that person. The father doesn't have to offend. And unfortunately, it's just a story of Anthony Kini. God still feels that I have a plan for this person. No doubt about it, like Victor said, you cannot doubt the fact that this man is going to be very great. You can't doubt that, because the storyline tells of the story of someone who has gone through a journey that looks like things are not like it. I was looking at the comment section and someone was saying, can you travel? I know that he was granted pardon, so obviously that's clemency, which means that he doesn't he's assumed not to be a criminal. So it means that everything that God has in plan for him will definitely come to pass. I just want you to keep your heads up, and I believe strongly that everything you are doing and everything that God lays into your hands to do, it will prosper it. I thank God for the fact that, of course, He has also given you the heart to be able to forgive, and just believe that these are people that came into your journey on your way to success. Just like the story of Joseph, how the brothers threw him to. It's just a typical Joseph story. How the brothers threw him to prison, not knowing that he's still going to be the one. Like Victor said, he may still end up being the one that will feed that man's children. So man is not God, and I want to just encourage you that I know that God Himself will show up for you. If you can't afford to go to school, or if you feel that the capacity even emotionally is not there, just try and upgrade yourself one way or the other. School doesn't necessarily have to be you going into the four walls of any institution. You can upgrade yourself, and as it is, you look like someone who has developed himself. Nobody would believe you didn't go to any school with the way you speak, with the things. So just upgrade yourself, learn some more things, read up online, and with the way you're also trying to encourage other people with the NGO thing, I know that definitely God is on your side, and your accountability is top notch. I celebrate you that, because if Wale was like this, you will not God bless you, sir. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much. Please, before we give the panelists, I want you people to. Panelists, ẹ má bínú. Bá léèyàn 10 kọjoko, tẹ́gbọ̀n bá wọlé, a máa fẹ́ fún wọn láyè because ọkọ̀ máa sáré breathing láti bí iṣẹ́ ni. So please, pardon me for jumping.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to say. It might be, all the panelists and everything. I'm actually in the middle of stuff, and I just said, okay, let me quickly come and encourage Mr. Shegu. Mr. Shegu, everybody has said everything, yeah? And Agbadura is a new beginning in your life, yeah? Well, one thing I want to ask you, you personally, what do you want? As in you yourself, what do you want? Now, what? Oh God, network. Anybody live,
Benny, I don't cut so. Any as at now, what do you want?
Okay. Yeah, Shegun. So that is what I'm asking you. It wasn't right as at today now. King PNC, okay, come to my office. I want to see you. I now ask you, what do you want? What are you going to tell me?
Two things, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Two things. One, if I have need to bring up my business up so that Malima bring to take care of me, take care of family me, so that at times soonest the minute get married, that is set to life. Then secondly, the my opportunity of someone that can take me travel, so that I can go and also and start sending something to my parents. Because the two of them are so very important to me. That's just it for now.
I get what you want, and on the second one you said, yeah, I will for now that you put it aside. Yeah? Because when that time comes, you will travel. You understand? You will go walk into the embassy yourself, you put your application in, and everything will be right for you. Because for Balon Duro, you can't be a travel. So leave that on the hanger. Yeah? Now, like you said, your business, that means you are more into survival now than any other thing. Yeah? So what exactly are you doing at the moment? I must have missed some of the stuff that you said.
Yeah, you have. Because
I was in and out.
Yeah, no, you showed us.
Okay, so you have a shop now, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, what you need now is just funds to upgrade your shop. Abi?
Yes.
Okay. So as at now, the shop you have now, the stock in it, ṣé ìwọ ló kọ́kọ́ rà bí owó tí àwọn èèyàn fi fún ẹ ló fi bẹ̀rẹ̀?
Owó táwọn èèyàn donate fún mi ní TikTok online, ó ní mo fi rent shop, ó ní mo fi ra freezer, ó ní mo fi ra gbogbo ọjà, everything tó wà náà. Mo ní owó dá nígbà tí mo jáde ní prison.
Okay, so the basic thing you need now is just survival. Okay,
yes, sir.
Kí nǹkan máa jẹun, kí n lè máa tọ́jú àwọn òbí mi, kí n mọ̀, àbí kí wọ́n náà dẹ̀ lè jẹ́ ọmọkùnrin.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So on the grounds of people that are saying you should go to school, do education, is absolutely good. Is absolutely fantastic. Look into that as well. Because Yorùbá máa ń sọ kankan. Tí gíbárè tó kí ẹ̀ lákọ́kọ́ máa ń yọ. Bá a bá fún lówó school bó ṣe wà yá fi ra sí ṣọ́ọ̀bù. Ó guarantee. That is how it is. Because his immediate need now is what is here for us to help him with. So whatever we can do to support his immediate need. Education is a long-term thing, is a long run. Which I absolutely agree with. Yes, you need to upgrade yourself. Yeah? It's a shop to see. Ká fún 1 million leni. Yeah? Kò tí solve 10% of your issue. That's guaranteed. It hasn't solved 10% of your issue. So what we can do now is this. How we can support you in the sense of, okay, wholesale of certain things. We introduce you to people. If anybody is listening and everybody, if you have the connection of, okay, yes, so go create a Fanta Maru after 5 days. Are you based in Ibadan or Lagos? Oshogbo. Oh, yes. If it was in Lagos, I would have given you connection to be dealer for Fanta and for Coke. But Oshogbo, I don't know how that works. Yeah? So that at least you can go back, take it and pay them later on to Batigba. Yeah. Oshogbo, let me speak to my guy first and see whatever they can do in Oshogbo. Because like I said, car 1 million leni, your 10% no problem. No problem, sorry, it cannot get you to satisfaction. Yeah. So that is what I think you need to start looking for now. Connections. How people can link you up with this, link you up with that. Yeah. Because to buy yeah, no matter how you go to people's inbox, people's platform, that's the fact of it. Teach me how to fish rather than give me fish to eat. I think that's what you need to be seeking and sourcing for now, anywhere you go, rather than giving me fish. Yeah. So look at the way where you can start sourcing for how to fish. You understand? Yeah. Whatever I can do on the side of showing you how to fish, I will try my best on that. Yeah. Well, even whether it's dealership of rice and everything, I'll speak to some people in Nigeria about it. But from now on, what I can advise is start asking for people to teach you how to fish, not giving you fish. Because one connection can break you even. One phone call can make your life better than what it is now. Yeah? It's just pay hello, no buy your combine. That is all you need. You can 22 million, 3 million lórí TikTok. So àdúrà yẹn tó lọ́n ti ń bá ẹ ṣe all this while tó ń gbé ẹ lékè, àdúrà yẹn ni kò máa gbà sí pé Ọlọ́run jọ̀ọ́ aláàánú tó kàn máa pè mí tó máa ṣínà yẹn fún mi ni kò bá mi wá. Ogo. So that's the prayer. So whatever I can source out, I'll speak to Abefee about it. If you are in Lagos now, it will have been a different situation, but you being in Oshogbo, I'll see the few dealerships I have contact with different companies and see if it's something they are willing to help you with. Even though you're working to dealership in what they are selling. Since you have a shop now, yeah. So let's do the connection and God to put you at the right spots at that time when that connection will come through for you. God is with you. In 1,000 folds. Feel combined. What no she lose she marry only a call kò lè tà sí. Nǹkan tó lọ bí nǹkan tó ti sọ pé ìgbà tó lọ́hùn ti mẹ́mí ẹ lọ. There is a purpose for you. So that purpose is start praying that God align me with that purpose. Having the purpose is different. But when God does not align you with that purpose will just be in the book. So aligning, Ọlọ́run said, ìdí tó fi ní kí nǹkan kan má ṣẹlẹ̀ sí mi for 14 years. Yeah, jẹ́ kó wá mi rí. Most people that break through and break even in Nigeria, in this country, anywhere, it's just a phone call. Connection ni. Ọlọ́run wá ní jẹ́ kó tún wá rí connection tó máa kó ẹ sí wàhálà. Àmín. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, o ní gba phone call tó máa tún fa wàhálà sí ẹ lẹ́sẹ̀. But as like I said, I'll see what I can do. I'll speak to Abefee. I'll make some phone calls if they can connect you to certain things. Yeah? God will be with you. But like I said, Titoni traveling, Matorai, Angie, when that time comes, you will go there by yourself and do the traveling by yourself. Thank you very much, everybody.
Thank you, sir. Abefee, ṣe jẹ́ ká béèrè nǹkan tó ń tà dáadáa ládùúgbò wọn táwọn fúnra wọn fẹ́ máa tà nínú ṣọ́ọ̀pù wọn.
Wọ́n ti already sọ wọ́n ní oúnjẹ, àwọn fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ nǹkan oúnjẹ, wọ́n ti ra abọ́, wọ́n ti ra gbogbo pot.
Okay.
He wants to start cooking.
Cooking food àbí raw food?
Cooking, wọ́n fẹ́ máa ta oúnjẹ, wọ́n fẹ́ máa ṣe oúnjẹ tà.
Ẹ fẹ́ máa ṣe
wọ́n lọ máa ta raw food náà.
Okay, but ẹ fẹ́ máa ṣe oúnjẹ títà, ẹ fẹ́ máa ṣe oúnjẹ tó ti ṣe like restaurant.
This is garri. Yes, and this is rice. Yes. Ibi iwájú bí shops mi yìí, car wash wà, furniture, weathers. So majority were including me. Tá bá fẹ́ lọ ra oúnjẹ, we spend 600 go. I mean 500 go, 500 come. That's 1,000. Nearby food stuff. I mean food canteen, oúnjẹ, restaurant kankan bẹ́ẹ̀. So
Okay.
I just decided pé since this space wà wájú shop mi ń tàn bí dáadáa. So mo wá bí landlord mi, ó ní tí má ti lè san some amount of money. O ma create a space there for me. So my work counter síbẹ̀, my canopy there. Then I can able to cook. So at times bí amole wey your count mo lè máa fún ní change there.
Ẹ kí jẹ́ kí mom sí yóò lè máa support yín bẹ́ẹ̀ kẹ́ tún máa sanwó staff kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ fi ní standing.
Mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kí health wọn wà òkè díẹ̀.
Ṣẹ́rí nǹkan tó tún máa mú health wọn wà òkè ni pé wọ́n ń jáde wọ́n wà active. Wọ́n máa tún náà máa bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ everyday.
I don't think his mom can cook. She has high blood pressure. She can't.
High blood pressure does not stop from cooking.
No.
Àṣàkẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká fi àwọn parent tẹ̀lé. Òun ló máa mọ bóun ṣe máa tọ́jú àwọn òbí ẹ̀. Òun gangan ló wà important. Tí òun bá ti wà òkè, àwọn parent á wà òkè. So the bottom line now, you have said you want to start cooking, Abi.
Sir?
So when you have said you want to start cooking, maybe cooking business.
Yes. Láti fi support àwọn drinks at the one time.
So if that's the case, being nǹkan tó ti mọ nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe, do your own business plan and let's find out what's going to happen. Yeah? Nǹkan bá lè ṣe, nǹkan tí wọn náà bá lè ṣe.
Yeah, so far I think about a few people have already donated some money to him. Mr. Alowoke, because yesterday when he came here, he said he needed about 600 or 700 to be start the cooking business. And I know that a few people have sent money to him. He will check his account and confirm how much he's gotten, and then we'll see what happens. I came inside to give submission before I give it to Love Doctor. Me, I'm coming from a different angle entirely. An angle me, Mr. Shegun.
So anyway, I have to go back.
All right, sir. Shegun, thank you, sir. Mr. Alowoke, angle temi ti fẹ́ wá, ó yàtọ̀ díẹ̀. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ wo picture angle mi. Angle tèmi ni ó pé nothing happens without a reason. Everything tó bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ẹ̀dá láyé yìí is for a purpose. At the age of 17 tọ́gbẹ́ yín yẹn, sir, heaven forbid, kéèyàn má rí kó ṣe dáadáa. Àwọn tó léyìn débi tẹ́wà yẹn, if they wanted to eliminate you, they could have done it within 1 year. Thought they might eliminate Ota any no. Oh, he's gone, but they will come back. Thought they might eliminate Ota any no. Imagine him saying that, oh, I ate poison even while I was in prison. So he ate poison and nothing happened to him. God himself, it was intentional. God intentionally kept him there. For the number of years, we'll look at the picture and we'll tell ourselves, what if it was not in custody? They were monitoring him, and one day, God forbid, they fire him. What if Tato invite him to the house one day and say, come to my house, so come and eat. He goes there, he eats, God forbid, his enemy now pie on his way home. What if the Tato Fojujore ó rán àwọn èèyàn pé ẹ wo ọmọ yẹn ibi báyìí location báyìí ibi báyìí ló máa wà ẹ lọ pa. There are 1,000,001 ways tó fi lè ti eliminate man yìí without him going to that prison or being in custody. So God kept him there. The years that he spent there, if he was outside in the community, only God knows what would have become of him.
maybe Otimadi Alaboara, maybe he would be nursing a sickness, that way he would not even be in health, in any good health, to be able to think of a future or think of a life for himself. When we think about it, I'm like, can you want to be for more than 15 years, I mean 14 years, it would look like, it will look like, oh my God, but we don't know what God. I don't know. None of us know. Again, our ways are not his ways. So, like Uncle Ajomski said, Agbadura, may God grant you the grace to fulfill all of God's promises for your life. That it be love from here. Don't know how they be on land to sing. I want them up by day. To ẹ pé ẹ máa kábàámọ̀ pé pàdé wọn Ọlọ́run ní gbé yín pàdé wọn Ọlọ́run tẹ̀ ní jẹ́ kó rí yín pé Ọlọ́run á fọ ojú gbogbo ọ̀tá tó bá ń ṣọ́ yín. It's good. I like the way you're starting from where you're starting from. Because even you, in the next couple of years, you'll be shocked how far God will take you. And I like the fact that you're humble. I like the fact that you're appreciative. And I like the fact that you're an honest person. And you're kind. You care about people. Yeah, I want to Afemi. You still went back to look for that boy. And you're doing the best that you can for him. So you have tried. And Ọlọ́run marry true intention. Ọlọ́run lórí inú ròde, òun lórí ọkàn gbogbo wa. Gbogbo nǹkan tọ́kàn yín wá ń fẹ́, Ọlọ́run mọ̀ pé with time, God will do it, for you. So that's just my own. I feel like everybody has spoken and they've spoken really well. Love Doctor, over to you, bro.
All right, 280,000, man.
Okay. All right. Thank you, everybody, for putting that together for him. Love Doctor, are you there?
Yeah, thank you, Abefee. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
So, ṣàmùn tí àwọn ọlọ́gbọ́n bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ wọn kì í yàtọ̀ síra wọn táwọn òmùgọ̀ nìkan ló máa ń yàtọ̀. So everybody they've spoken well, and it's just going to be a repetition of what everybody have said. But I just want to make a request, 2 requests. So one, I want to be a friend to Mr. Shegun. I'm going to send my contact to him. I want us to communicate. That's one. Then secondly, Abefee, I don't know if we can dedicate one week to bring his contact back. The reason why I'm saying this is that this my brother here needs a lot of help, and he has integrity. So this is somebody we want to invest in. So they only invest in So I'm only asking based on that. I'm only asking based on that. So and again, Mr. Shegun, we are very careful because I shall very careful. Because your story is out there and I see vulnerability right now. So we are very careful. Ọlọ́run máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ gbogbo nǹkan tẹ́ bá dáwọ́lé ayọ̀rísí rere àti àwọn òbí yín náà. Ọlọ́run á dáwọ́ agbára lé wọn. Wọ́n ní fojú sunkún yín. Ẹ̀yin náà ní fojú sunkún wọn ní àsìkò yìí. Ẹjọ́ máa gbádùn ara yín. So ambition yín láti lọ sí òyìnbó. Because any story tó dáa, ẹ wá lù tó dáa tí èèyàn ti lè káwọ́ sókè. Irú story báyìí ẹni fi káwọ́ sókè. So ìlú òyìnbó dá for America kò ń ṣe option for now. Gbogbo ẹni ni mo fi sọ. So ẹ wá ìlú tí wọ́n ti accommodate àwọn èèyàn tó bá fẹ́ káwọ́ sókè. Then tẹ́ bá fẹ́ lọ sí ìlú òyìnbó yẹn, ibi tẹ́ ẹ wà nísìn ló máa determine ibi tẹ́ ẹ lọ. Ẹ̀gbọ́n tó wá sókè lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ yẹn wọ́n ti sọ fún yín. Ṣé rí ọ̀gá mi máa ń sọ kíní kan fún mi nígbà tí mo ṣì ń bá ṣiṣẹ́. Ó ní if you cannot manage 1,000, you will not be able to manage 1,000,000. Now, I was eyeing for a position níbi iṣẹ́. So èèyàn kan wá sọ fún mi pé ṣé o mọ̀ pé position tó ń háì fún yẹn supervisor tó ń bá ṣiṣẹ́ nísìn òun ló máa fún ẹ ní recommendation láti yọ síbẹ̀. so ibi tẹ́ ẹ wà nísìn òun ló máa determine ibi tí ẹ ń lọ lọ́jọ́ iwájú so anything tẹ́ bá ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹ try láti mú nǹkan tẹ́ bá ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ẹ try láti fi ọwọ́ pàtàkì ẹ try láti fi mú ó dẹ̀ rí àǹtí Becky sọ́lẹ̀ kan pé bóyá ẹ máa ní láti rí therapy ẹ máa ní láti check ara yín so nígbà míì kí n máa mọ̀ wípé our depressed tàbí we are about to go into depression so ẹ try láti rí therapy bí wọ́n ṣe sọ yẹn ṣe rí therapist yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe ń bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ àwọn nǹkan tẹ́ ẹ bá ń bá wọn sọ òun ló máa fi mọ nǹkan tí wọ́n máa fi tọ́jú yín ẹ lè rò pé bóyá ẹ wà pained ṣe rí gbogbo ìgbà tí ẹ wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn ọjọ́ tẹ́ máa sunkún máa wà ọjọ́ tẹ́bí máa pa yín máa wà ìyà àìtọ́ ọjọ́ tó máa jẹ yín ó máa wà ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa wúra yín báyìí pé lórí ọ̀rọ̀ yìí náà ìjọ́ tẹ́ bá ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé Ọlọ́run o tí bá ti sùn báyìí kí n má jí mọ́ ó máa ti wà ẹ máa ti tọrọ kú ikú torí ìrìn àjò kẹrin yìí ó kàn sọ yín di alágbára ni o ìrìn àjò yìí ó ṣe kí ni ó sọ yín di alágbára ni because as a 17-year-old boy nǹkan méjì ló máa jẹ́ kí ẹ̀dá gbọ́n nílé ayé àkọ́kọ́ òun ni education ṣé rí ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì yìí òun ni kò dáa kéèyàn lọ sí prison ṣé rí lè remain the same thing mọ́ ìrìn yín máa jáfáfá ìrònú yín ó máa yàtọ̀ gbogbo nǹkan tí a bá dẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe nísìn ẹ máa ṣe pẹ̀lú legality òfin ni so kẹ̀dẹ̀ continue bẹ́ẹ̀ any business ẹ bá ń ṣe ẹ make sure pé ẹ register ẹ yàgò fún anything tó bá bring yín back to crime ẹ yàgò fún anything tó bá fi involve pẹ̀lú ọ̀rọ̀ ọlọ́pàá ẹ yàgò fún pátápátá so because ẹ ti rí òdìkejì ayé for you to have been there for 14 years òdìkejì ayé ni ó dẹ̀ èèyàn máa ń jáde èèyàn máa di wòlíì ni èèyàn máa jáde láti jail báyìí prison báyìí èèyàn máa padà di wòlíì ni èèyàn kì í lọ síbẹ̀ kó padà pẹ̀lú bó ṣe jẹ́ kò possible so mo dẹ̀ ti rí àwọn àwòkọ́ṣe yẹn àpẹẹrẹ yẹn mo rí lára yín because tí ò bá ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ ti rí bí pain ṣe rí lára èèyàn òun lè ṣe gbégbèsè tẹ̀gbẹ́ yẹn láti lè tọ́jú ọ̀gbẹ́ni tẹ́ ẹ pé ẹ tọ́jú yẹn so kí ẹ̀rọ Ọlọ́run kó wà pẹ̀lú yín ẹ try láti máa fi àyè ọpẹ́ sílẹ̀ kẹ̀dẹ̀ máa dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run pé òkè ibi tí o mú mi dé mo dúpẹ́ ibi tó tún mú mi lọ mo tún dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣé rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń lọ fún ìrànlọ́wọ́ yìí ó ṣe agbára yín o ẹlẹ́bí máa ṣe sórí ẹ̀ àwọn èèyàn máa sọ di yẹ̀yẹ́ ni ọmọ adigun ṣé wọn nìkan ló máa kọ́kọ́ lọ sí jẹ́ẹ̀lì ni ṣé wọn nìkan Mr. Victor ti sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tó pọ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀kan yẹn nínú ọ̀rọ̀ wọn àwọn tí wọ́n sọ̀rọ̀ síwájú mi náà wọ́n ti sọ àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ so Ọlọ́run bá yín rìn from A to Z Ọlọ́run bá yín rìn ẹ̀ẹ́dẹ̀ tí ìrìn àjò tẹ́rìn yẹn ó níbi tẹ́ ti fẹ́ lò ẹ̀ tí ì débẹ̀ ẹ máa débi tẹ́ ti máa lo àwọn nǹkan wọ̀nyẹn ẹ máa débẹ̀ ìgbà tẹ́ bá débẹ̀ ṣẹ́bọ̀ gbogbo èèyàn sọ ẹ lọ skul ẹ tó ń jẹ ẹ ṣiṣẹ́ àsìkò yẹn bọ̀ tọ́lọ̀ máa fi ibi tẹ́ ti máa wúlò àsìkò yẹn bọ̀ tọ́lọ̀ máa fi wọ̀nyí ẹ sọ pé ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ foundation ẹ sọ pé ẹ ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ charity foundation ẹ make sure pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe register yẹn ó dáa ẹ dàgbà ẹ sọ pé ẹ gba CAC lórí ẹ̀ which is very good so ẹ̀yin náà ti rí wípé you need to pass it to another person that is what you are doing now so ọlọ́wà continue láti máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́ ẹ ṣeun púpọ̀ Abẹ́fẹ́ the mic is over to you.
Thank you so much.
Abefee, sorry for me. Thank you. Perfect. Offer me 2 minutes. Because what's worrying me? Uncle, I know you said you have charity, right? Hey, Uncle. Your life is a story now. Your life is a story. I want you to go to church, go to all the schools you can go to mosque. Emerson story over and over and over again. This is a lesson for other people that anything it can happen. Life will only change in the twinkle of an eye. Just like that. I was like, doorbell. They keep going onto the TV, to the schools, mosque, church. Say your story over and over again for everybody to listen. Because they will learn from you. And so they will know how to anybody, but if something like this is happening, they will know where in your call, what's the overcome? Definitely they will overcome as well.
Thank you, Becky babe. Motun. Olainja, hold on, sis. Ajaki. Motun's chips. Olainja, go ahead.
Mr. Lowokere, thank you so much for sharing your story. It's actually a sad one. How many people also will movie in Netflix when they see us? I don't know if
I've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen it. That's why I said, that's what came into my mind for people get better. You know, yeah.
It's a similar one. Okay, but here, she might think it happened in America, and those people they were all compensated. They were on shows, and they even came to opera at a point. Okay, we see abnormal thing as a norm. One lost prison. Can it affect life for the rest of his life? The PTSD, everything, it's not normal. But he's a very strong man. Like looking at him coming to the camera to talk and everything. Hello, meet mama needs coins. He really needs help. Uncle, it's a sad one. John through long. Try put life in together. I'm not going marry. Alone, you just prostate cancer. TB. Nǹkan tí mo kàn ní láti sọ pé Àṣàkẹ́ béèrè lẹ́ǹkan pé ìgbàwo lẹ ti ṣe ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ gbẹ̀yìn. Àṣàkẹ́ báwo. Ẹjọ́ ẹ má mo kàn ní kí n sọ fún yín ó lè ti pẹ́ ẹjọ́ nítorí Ọlọ́run ẹjọ́ ẹ ń ṣọmọdé mọ́ o ẹ ń ṣọmọdé mọ́ ṣẹmọ ẹ ní láti níyàwó àwọn nǹkan náà ti wà interested nínú yín ẹ wáyàwó kẹfẹ náà bẹ ṣe fẹ́ mú gbé láìfi papọ̀ tibítibí yàtọ̀ 14 years kò ń ṣọmọdé o 14 years kẹyọ máa ti náwó kò yẹ yín. Ẹ má dárúkọ Àṣàkẹ́ so pu ẹ mọ ẹ ní gbọ̀ngàn. Ó yẹ yín mi ìfẹ́ fi gbogbo ẹnu sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ nídẹ̀ mo ti inbox ẹ̀yin náà nǹkan tá a bá lè ṣe ìwà máa ṣe ní in a little way your story is actually a painful one. I mean Nigeria no happen to us in Jesus name. I've seen story like that ẹgbẹ́ lomi kan ọmọ rẹ̀ títí wọn máa kó wọn mọ́rúgà ó ṣẹlẹ̀ dáadáa táwa mọ̀ Ọlọ́run jẹ́ àṣeyàn ẹ ṣe gan mo wà lẹ́nu iṣẹ́ èké yìí náà ni.
Sis, thank you so much, sis. Hold on. Yeah, Motun's chips, are you here? How long be Motun's chips? Yes, okay. Each time, they never was okay. Any okay, sorry. Auditors, please don't bring that person up again. Mr. Dale Tolola, let Mr. Dale Tolola finish, and then we'll round up so we can let Mr. Olowokere go.
Mr. Olowokere, cousin everybody, mo kí ede ku alaja ogun. Mo de pé a ti gbọ́ story yẹn rí ṣùgbọ́n kò complete. Bẹ́ẹ̀ gangan ṣe narrate story yẹn fún wa kò complete bí ẹ ṣe narrate fún wa. Mo really appreciate effort inú ayé yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rìnrìn àjò yín. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo ohun tó ṣẹlẹ̀ pátá àwọn yẹn ti sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti tẹ́mi jẹ́ fẹ́ mọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ kó tó di pé sister Abefee sọ pé ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ẹ̀. Ní wípé ọ̀nkú yẹn kọ́ wọn ti ní ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ lórí yẹn. Secondly, nípa restaurant tẹ́ fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ yẹn, it's a good business. Tẹ́ bá mountain ṣe lẹ́nu ẹ̀, it's a good business. Wàláì. Especially in the location tẹ́ sọ pé ṣe ń wọ mọ́tò 300. Ọlọ 300 bọ̀. Ibi táwa wà kan tó fi jẹ́ pé lóúnjẹ bíi 4-5 ló wà ńbẹ̀. Ìní yíyẹ tí mo fi ṣe mo mọ tí mo achieve lẹ́yìn ibẹ̀. Along the line, I don't open another one because if it's tẹ́lẹ̀ is not a permanent place. temporary place. Along the line, we'll achieve another place. Yes, car was one, but Eba Mountains is a good business. My bag will go to Los Angeles in 3-4 years. So I just go permanent place. And the bad my open why my one of them was a general to my debit. About where my one, Chibuso Boone, I'm a debit. I'm a commission. That's the only thing that contributes for me.
I shake on brother. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, that's gonna be it for us for now. I will, Mama Esha was so hello, see me in the inbox. If I hear back from anybody else, I will reach out to you and let you know. Then take my skip, make contact. I will let you know as well.
Thank you, my God bless you, Mom.
Thank you so much. I shake on the Lord is my strength.
Contribute for me. All I watch with you like no. Yeah, don't know you know any budget. I only fear one look at local Jesus. I'm about when you jet in, when you jet on, when you jet on. Thank you so much, everyone.
You're welcome.
I'm so grateful. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for the support. Eko Jojumowa, thank you so much. We appreciate you all. Great Ashley. Emma Binu. Me mo pe wa nbe.
Marginalize me
no. Mo ro pe everybody to wa located sọ̀rọ̀ mi mo pe any kan ti bọ́lẹ̀.
Despite the fact pé mo ní serious flu, but mo wò pé èmi náà gbọ́dọ̀ dá sétò, but sister mi wá marginalize me.
Ẹ má bínú, brother mi, ẹ jọ̀ọ́. Go ahead.
Sherry, thank you very much for the opportunity. Sherry, to start with, èmi believe pé ọ̀rọ̀ arákùnrin, ọ̀rọ̀ Ṣẹ́gun, Ọlọ́run fi pamọ́ ni. Ṣé mọ̀, ìwé mímọ́ ní pé ọ̀nà àrà ni Ọlọ́run ń gbà ṣiṣẹ́ láyé. Tá bá túṣu désàlẹ̀ kòkò tó yẹ pé àwọn nǹkan tó pamọ́ lójú wa tọ́lọ́run bá fi yé wa, we might discover pé Ọlọ́run fi arákùnrin pamọ́ for such a time as this thing. Ká ló wà ń ta ló mọ stray bullet tí ò bá ti lọ bá tí ò bá ti end life ẹ̀. So let's look at it also from that angle. And by so doing, one year to my monuru and I thank God and I appreciate everyone. Don't contribute, to him. Maybe not my reach, I'll see him boxing. And as one of my sisters rightly said, Sherry, Dili Aye, stabilizers lóbìnrin o. Tọ́lọ̀ bá gbé obìnrin gidi pàdé ẹ̀dá, stabilizer ni. My life was going on a wrong trajectory until God, ordered my footstep to meet up with my wife. And my life took another trajectory completely. You understand? So, Alàgbà Ṣẹ́gun, I will encourage you, Joe, tó bá ṣe múra síṣẹ́, máa fojú síta náà láti wá obìnrin, stabilizer lóbìnrin. Àdúrà mi dẹ̀ ni pé as God liveth, ò ní ṣìfẹ́. Egun ìhà tiẹ̀ lọ́lọ́run máa gbé ẹ pàdé. Tẹ́jọ́ máa gbọ́ra yín yé tọ́rọ̀ yín ayé ra yín tí ò ní fi gbogbo experience ẹ máa fìtìnà tiẹ̀. And I can assure you, the sky will even be too small to be your limit. God is taking you to a far bigger, larger place than you have ever imagined. I think that is all I have to say. And also, Mr. Victor, it is such an honor seeing you here. Victor King, I've seen a lot of your videos, and I think I follow you on Facebook or something. You are such an intelligent man, and thank you very much for being here as well. Sister Abefee, for this wonderful program.
Thank you.
God bless you all.
God bless you too, Eshegon, sir. Thank you so much. Eshe, sir. I think we're going to close off the show on that note. We're here again tomorrow,
same time, 11 a.m.
Èèyàn kan offer bọ̀dá yìí nísàlẹ̀, wọ́n ní tó máa marry àwọn.
Well, I want to say thank you so much for being here. We're here every day at 11 a.m. Sometimes we run very short show for like 1 hour, 30 minutes, 2 hours. Sometimes we go long, as we've done today, especially when we have people who have stories to share. And it's such an honor to hear Mr. Olowokeri's story. I think sometimes when we hear these stories, it just like, it's like Uma waking and Koko in us. It just puts us in that space where we're just thankful and we appreciate the things that we don't usually, thank God for. The things that we take for granted. When we hear stories like this, we begin to appreciate them. And when man, but you come on a prison, I wish I can buy a 2026 Kiniko. You come on a prison. Could in fact, I wish I could get a bigger house and you come on in prison to pay no buckets, let's be let's just be thankful. I've said it that this 2026, I know that God will bring so many stories to us that we will hear stories and we'll reflect on the lives that we are living, Come on, grant us the grace to be able to live a life of impact where we can impact the lives of the people we come across it with in our day-to-day lives and on social media as well. While we're listening to this story, I hope everybody takes some time, today to reflect on this story and reflect on your life and reflect on where you are and how far God has brought you. Same for Mr. Olowokere. Now, you reflect on how far you've come. You will look at yourself and be like, this is somebody who has been given a death sentence. Somebody who there's no hope. Nigeria is not like abroad, where they give you a death sentence and then they say possibility of parole after 35 years. Nigeria, once they give you a death sentence, why? It's time call up but God kept him and kept him to this very day. 5 years ago, if they told him pay today, he'll be a free man, he will say lie. When he was in custody, if they told him pay in 2026, so you'll be on TikTok talking on people's life and people will be listening to your story and learning from you. You'll be like, oh, shame me talking about me by that time. He would not believe. But look at where he is today. And this is because God has a purpose for keeping him. God has a purpose. Only got all of in this our generation. And I hope that he will be able to fulfill that and that God will align him with the right people. God will raise helpers for him. So on this note, we're going to end the show today. We'll be here again at 11:30 tomorrow. Tomorrow, 11:30 lunch, not last Saturday because it's Saturday. So we'll come out a bit late. 11:30. We have a few more stories, but we'll decide on which one we'll be coming to public with. For those of you who are not following Victor King, please follow him. We usually come out like early hours of the day. We're running Nigeria, but like, over Roleni US. Or just follow him, when you come here, just check the notification and you will see that we are online and please join us. When it's live, I'm usually on his seats. I'm usually there. So the show doesn't end here. The show most times continues on Victor King's platform. So if you're not following him, please kindly do well to follow him and we'll see you in a few hours and I'll say I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you all so much for being here, for being consistent, being here every single day in the past 2 weeks. Bye. So we appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, all the best. Anybody, to reach out. No,
all right, ma'am. So I can give a lecture to everybody.
Okay.
I always love to lecture people. Yes, just like a lecture or classroom.
Okay.
Just like 30 minutes or 1 hour out of my experience. Because so many people doesn't know the kind of things. So my get a lot of praising. People think àwọn experience àwọn èèyàn tí mo ti bá pàdé ní prison tí wọ́n ṣe nǹkan kan àwọn tí wọ́n ṣe nǹkan àwọn tí wọ́n lavish tí wọ́n ti languish life wọn in prison àwọn tó wà by coincidence àwọn míì tó yẹ pé wọ́n tún wà talented tí wọ́n wà ní prison tí wọ́n dẹ̀ rí orí ọ̀fẹ́ àti tún make use of their talents so like something like that sha any other day tí orí ọ̀fẹ́ bá wà. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm so happy and I really appreciate. Ọlọ́run adé máa rìn gbogbo yín lọ́wọ́ látara lọ́wọ́ náà. Gbogbo ibi tí bàtà ti ń ta olúkálukú lẹ́sẹ̀, Ọlọ́run bá mi fi òróró ìkunra bá mi kú sí. Orúkọ Jésù Kristi Olúwa wa. Thank you.
All
right,
Thank you so
bye-bye.
much. Thank
Bye,
you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, everybody. Bye for now.
Adulto, ce la facciamo stare qui. Devo vedere la casa. Raga, piano mi informo, vedo. Se non mi sbaglio, ma non si può fare nemmeno più in realtà. Sto facendo solo tipo cose professionali, cioè fai da via, come si dice? Artigiani, Allora, guardi quanti stampe? La sto cliccando. Allora, lo facciamo qua. La dimostrazione. Ragazzi, se stai live, ricordatevi che abbiamo minimo d'ordine. Ormai senza minimo d'ordine. Omaggio senza minimo d'ordine, mi raccomando, seguiteci. Ragazzi, vabbè, noi stacchiamo. Ci sentiamo stasera. Ciao ragazzi. Ci sentiamo più tardi. Ciao ragazzi, buona giornata.
Scusa Ciccio, non leggo i messaggi perché sto solo nell'altro pannello. E mi hai scritto. Che sa? Ti ha detto perché? Accidente. Ah Ciccio, ma manco gli rispondo. Ma manco gli rispondo come hai visto, manco gli... no, lo so. Manco gli rispondo infatti. Anzi, li prendo solamente in giro. Mi scialo a prenderli in giro. Ma quando mai? Che mi devo incazzare? Meglio è. Buongiorno. Vedi che a te ti conosco, ma voglio che metti le cose scritte nel muro, vedi che ti conosco. Guarda chi sono bene, guarda.
Ciao.
Ti sei fatto beccare.
Ti sei fatto beccare, cazzo.
Figa?
Di dove sei, Toplin?
Sono di Messina, tu?
Ma dai, io del Piemonte. Ah no, guarda, stiamo facendo una classifica, mi sa che fai vincere Messina. Le vedi le città che sono segnate?
Che classifica è?
La classifica sull'educazione o la cafonaggine, in base a chi entra in live, no?
No, guarda, per questo allora ho vinto. Perché io non insulto e non faccio niente, anzi, posso solamente scherzare.
Esattamente, infatti adesso gli mettiamo un altro punto a Messina. Poco fa abbiamo beccato altre due ragazze di Messina, anche loro educatissime. Messina in testa per adesso.
Meno male, almeno siamo educati.
Sì, no, almeno siete anche tante altre cose, raga, la Sicilia è una figata,
Sì.
dai. Parliamoci chiaro. La Sicilia è una figata.
Sì, è molto ma molto bello. Guarda, ora in diretta ti faccio vedere un pezzo di mare. E sto passando precisamente da Taormina.
Mia papà, no, che mamma vaffanculo mi fai sta
Aspetta che...
Non vale!
Ora appena passiamo l'altra galleria.
Stiamo mai tranquillo che io rimango perché me lo voglio vedere. Cazzo, guarda che roba.
Rompe dopo come cosa quello che stai facendo.
Com'è?
Veramente è bella come cosa questa qua che stai facendo tu, la classifica di tutte le persone educate. Grazie Saormina.
Aspetta che
Ora esco, tanto ora qua lo becchiamo proprio. Me lo gira poi.
Quanti gradi ci sono?
In questo momento ci sono 23 gradi. Stamattina, guarda, era il primo giorno. Io viaggio tutti i giorni con il furgone, no? Oggi è il primo giorno e non piove. Dopo tipo un mese e qualcosa, sempre pioveva, sempre. Ma sempre
Disastri. Perché io sono sempre adesso sono collegato con uno di Niscemi, vicino a Niscemi, diciamo. E ho visto che da lì ha spaccato tutto, cazzo.
Sì, ha combinato danno forte, veramente. Un sacco di problemi ha causato. Soprattutto per quelli che avevano, cioè quelli che hanno il lido, i lidi.
Mica c'è anche l'arance, limoni, l'olio.
Sì.
O no? Poi i lidi ancora di più, certo.
Sì, proprio se li ha mangiati tutti. Ma oltre che nella zona di Santa Teresa, tutte queste zone qui vicine, si è mangiata proprio la battigia, si è mangiata tutta la spiaggia.
L'ha portata al mare praticamente.
L'ha portata a mare, sì.
Minchia. Una volta ho combinato un casino io a Messina con le nave. Praticamente
da Caronte.
stavo andando in Sicilia, a Villa San Giovanni sono sceso a telefonare, ancora non c'erano i telefonini.
Facciamo una tap. Dovete accettare,
Devo accettare, è un ordine proprio. Ascolta, fai così, non stiamo facendo match, tata. Stiamo parlando di cose. La prossima volta volentieri. Cerca qualcuno che fa match, o no?
Di che state parlando?
Di queste città qua, chi sono le città più educate, quelle più cafone, in base alla gente. I punti verdi sono i punti educazione, la gente più educata. I punti rossi sono la gente che entra e insulta, fa numeri. E in base a come si comportano, la loro città prende dei punti o ne perde.
E ce ne sono un sacco.
Quindi Napoli, vabbè, comunque non vi preoccupate, la facciamo la prossima volta. Comunque, stavo dicendo, Napoli tiene 3 puntini rossi.
Sì, purtroppo sì. Purtroppo ti dico, perché ma voi siete di Napoli, potete dargli un punto verde. Se siete educate, vedi.
Siamo di Napoli, cioè siamo nati a Napoli, però viviamo a Ischia.
Vabbè, fa sempre parte Napoli, dai, non posso mettere Ischia, giusto o no?
No, Ischia è molto più educata di Napoli.
Allora mettiamo Ischia?
Ma Ischia veramente non c'è gente, però ad agosto tipo Ischia cioè d'estate ad agosto viene gente a Napoli, di Napoli tutta ad agosto. Ma poi stacca, non abbiamo passato.
Aspetta che, vabbè, dopo te la lascio staccare. Guarda, te l'ho scritta qua sotto. Adesso lo faccio scuro e gli mettiamo un punto educazione. Bravo. Così c'è anche Ischia.
Bravissimo. Ok, bravo.
Ok, bravi voi. Siete voi che vi siete comportate bene. Buona giornata, ragazze.
Buona giornata, ciao.
Ciao, grandissimi. Ciao.
Levami tu.
Ti devo levare io, ma se ti levo io devo disconnettere anche lui. Mi fai sta cortesia?
Ma togliti tu. No, aspetta, vabbè, mi levo io.
Io non mi sento bene,
Grande. Bravo.
Ciao! Annaia. Ancora l'ho salutato. Buonasera. Ciao! Ciao ragazzi!
Volevo passare che sotto manica.
Cosa? Ma che ha? Ha mal di testa? Come mai? Comunque la gente è strana, anche il tempo di entrare escono, manco a dire ciao, che fai, dove sei? Niente. Disconnetti da live, buongiorno. Ma che cazzo fa?
Zwark ben om Che casino fate? Dove figli di puttana?
Vabbè, no, mi do... Stasera non... Stasera non può. Stasera è per diretta, infatti. Allora, io stasera, ragazzi, non lo so ancora. Se torno a casa prima delle 11, anche se è difficile, no? Che stasera devo andare a mangiare al ristorante con la mia ragazza. Volevo fare un'estrazione. Tu, Ciccio, non hai mai partecipato alle estrazioni che faccio io. Metto un mio articolo, per esempio pochette, cappellini, ho regalato delle magliette, ne metto una e nemmeno io, infatti lo sapevo, perché questa qua l'ho fatta precisamente quando ne facevo le dirette per le estrazioni. Vabbè, le facevo tipo a novembre, settembre, una cosa del genere, certo che puoi partecipare. Come funziona? C'è un obiettivo. L'obiettivo è, per esempio, metto 30.000 cuoricini. È sempre per esempio, perché di solito ancora non l'ho mai messa una pochette di questa. Però la prossima estrazione che farò, regalerò una pochette. Le felpe le ho messe, sì. Queste qua no, queste qua non le ho messe. Ti dico la verità, queste qua non le ho messe e non le metto. Perché il prezzo di queste felpe sono troppo alte. Però che ti posso dire, ancora questa la volevo mettere una per fare l'estrazione. Se stasera arrivo prima delle 11 faremo l'estrazione gratuita, logicamente, di una di queste. Questa felpa ora attualmente ce l'ho su TikTok Shop a 16,99. Ragazzi, è una felpa JHK, non ha proprio questa marca qui, quindi non è una felpa scarsa sicuramente. Ho preferito prenderla un po' meglio sicuramente di quelle che avevo prima. Sì, rossa c'è. Sono rimaste però poche taglie. Fai conto che quando l'ho inserite? A dicembre?
da dicembre a ora che giorno è? Il 6, mi mancano solo 14-15 felpe, quelle che vedete nel sito, su TikTok Shop, disponibili. Purtroppo non ci sono tutte le taglie perché le ho terminate, fortunatamente, no? Ora tanto incominciano tante cose, ragazze. Allora, se riesco a prenderla, poi tu, se vi piace questo prodotto, è un prodotto buono, ragazzi, ve lo garantisco. Anche perché tutti i giorni, come vedete, sono con una felpa diversa. Allora, Ciccio, la maglia maniche corte quanto costa? La maglia maniche corte ce l'ho, mi pare, a 12,99. Ma ora arrivano altre maglie, ragazzi, ora arrivano altre maglie. Stanno per arrivare, a breve arriveranno altre cose pure. Non vi spoilerò niente, però arrivano tantissime cose quest'anno, tantissime. Già siamo pronti. Il costume è una cosa allucinante, solo questo vi dico. Comunque Ciccio, nel lavarla tu devi capire che prima di prendere questa felpa qua ho fatto delle prove, no? Anche perché non mi piaceva mettere subito il prodotto su TikTok. Cosa ho fatto? Precisamente ho fatto 4 ordini diversi. Il prezzo del costume ancora non lo so perché il fornitore che me li porta non me l'ha detto, quindi è inutile dirvi costa 10 euro perché dico non lo so, ancora non lo so il prezzo. Comunque prima di prendere questa felpa ne ho prese altre 4 tipi di queste felpe qua. Credimi, la mettevo nella lavatrice, la prima volta si facevano i pallini. Ho detto, questa non può essere, questa non va bene completamente. E l'abbiamo scartata la prima. Ho preso la seconda e aveva sempre lo stesso difetto, perché non la faceva la prima lavata, l'ha fatta la seconda lavata i pallini. E ho detto va bene, scartiamo pure questa. La terza felpa quella felpa che avevo preso io aveva un difetto che mi ha fatto notare la mia ragazza nel cappuccio e l'abbiamo scartata, però questa non faceva manchi i pallini. Comunque quella ufficiale è stata la penultima, che è questa qui, che poi abbiamo mandata a stampare. Questa, ragazzi, ve lo posso garantire che è al 100% buono, al 100%. Gli metto io la mano sul fuoco per voi. La stessa cosa l'ho fatta con le tute, perché la tuta, quella nera, scimmia di muovere, quella nera, non quella col sigaro, non è lo stesso prodotto di quella col sigaro. Quella col sigaro è superiore, è una tuta Viper ed è superiore proprio, non c'entra niente con quella che mi ha mandato un ragazzo di Bologna, non c'entra proprio niente il prodotto che è. No, la tuta non le ho messe, proprio perché che ho fatto? Le tute ce le avevo solamente nel sito online, no su TikTok Shop, però le ho tolte. Ma tu dove le prendi? Guarda, Peppe, le ho prese, credimi, in quasi mezza Italia le cose, anche le miglior cose. L'ho preso a Bologna, l'ho preso da un ragazzo che conoscevo a Milano e mi aveva detto che aveva i prodotti buoni di qua e di là. Sono salito a Milano, ho visto sembravano buoni, però poi facevano i pallini. Non esiste. Non esiste, ho detto, ma proprio, conoscevo da ti ringrazio, io non c'è niente così. Perché ragazzi, o le cose si vanno per bene per me, o sono buone, o non ne faccio. Come le tute me le sono prese per me. Ma ce l'hai presente quando lavi la felpa e si formano quei pallini qua nella tuta? Non esiste. Questi non ne fanno. Questo ragazzi, se vedete, oltre che tutto il file all'interno, non c'è manco un pallino. Non si vede manco un pallino, ma non si potrà mai vedere perché il prodotto è top. Veramente top. Ma queste cose ormai sono diventato un esperto. Perché ne ho spesi, credetemi, perché sono diventato un esperto perché ho speso tanti di quei soldi su vestiti e ho fatto prove che non vi potete manco immaginare. Veramente. Ho una stanza con tutti i vestiti di prova che ho provato. Infatti la mia ragazza vuole uccidermi. Guarda perché non c'è Roberta, poteva confermare tutto. Certo, ce l'ho. Qualcosa di sportivo, infatti, bravo, vedi, mi hai tolto tutto. Su TikTok fra poco arriveranno i pantaloncini sportivi. Quindi parli. No, ce l'ho. Non si vede ma ce l'ho. Una mano ma c'è. Ma poi comunque siamo arrivati ragazzi, siamo ai caselli. Grazie Giovannuzza, grazie. Come si chiama? Il sito si chiama toplinea.shop. Non è importante, certe cose si fanno. 2, 3, 4. Omowummi, dalla vita, nostalgia. Ancora non ci sono. Comunque i pantaloncini costeranno. Ciao Orchidea, buon pomeriggio. I pantaloncini costeranno 12 euro. Però se prendi magliettina e pantaloncino accoppiata game over viene 20. Abusiva per tutta la vita, nostalgia di quello che ti facevi bom. Sabato italiano. Ma non c'è, io ti ho fatto vedere il sito, Ciccio. Quello è il sito che ho formato io. Ancora li devo mettere. Pantaloncini li ho tolti, ce l'avevo d'estate. La scorsa estate ho fatto pantaloncini e poi ho fatto sacche, che le sacche sono queste qua. Questa qua è la sacca, poi ho fatto i denim. Non è più periodo di pantaloncini, li ho tolti. Ce n'è avuti però, ce n'è avuti nel sito. Mi pare che nel sito sono rimaste, perché mi sa che sono rimaste 4-5 teli dell'anno scorso. No, la felpa nemmeno, cioè la felpa è solo TikTok Shop. Quelle del sito le ho terminate tutte, perché le ho dovute dividere. Ho dovuto dividere un tot nel sito e le ho terminate, meno male, e un tot su TikTok Shop. È un macello ragazzi, è un macello. Credetevi che stare dietro è un bordello, ve lo posso garantire. Dovresti vedere tutto che c'è sempre qualcuno dovresti rimanere perché c'è sempre qualcuno che ti apre. Ma per esempio io le felpe ho fatto, ormai non è che faccio più ordine di felpe perché sono rimasti 2 mesi quasi. Poi soprattutto qua in Sicilia non è che 2 mesi precisi e poi si muore dal caldo, quindi non ne valeva la pena, questo è il senso, va. Lasciarli nel sito non ne vale la pena, invece le ho prese giuste proprio per venderle, tutte. No, sul sito non le metto. Questo è solo su TikTok Shop, ragazzi. Sul sito ci sono un paio di cose che ci abbiamo, tipo le magliettine. No, che le levo? Le devo lasciare per forza su TikTok Shop, ragazzi. Per forza le devo lasciare, non le posso togliere. C'è un bordello comunque dietro, ve lo posso garantire veramente, c'è un bordello in tutte queste cose qua. Ma guarda, secondo me col tempo che ha fatto Ciccio, col tempo che ha fatto secondo me di già a metà marzo si muore dal caldo, perché ha fatto troppa acqua. Quindi ho detto io, l'ordine che ho fatto, che io ne ho prese precisamente, ne ho preso 85 felpe ho preso, di queste. Ho detto, quelle 85 vanno già benissimo, ragazzi, vanno già benissimo. Ne sono rimaste, mi pare che, non so se hai visto, ma mi pare che sono rimaste su TikTok Shop 12, 13, massimo 13 felpe, perché non ci sono manco tutte le taglie. Poi il prossimo anno se ne parla, il prossimo anno si vede. Ormai non ne prendo più, anche perché, ragazzi, costano, non me le regalano. Non lo so, mi sa di no, su TikTok Shop non te lo permette. Però mi sa che c'è Klarna pure, quindi volendo puoi pagare tipo in 3 mesi, per farti capire. Quanto costano? Ma che cosa? Che cosa ci? Ora dove le prendi? Che vuol dire ora dove le prendo? Credetemi che queste felpe, queste qua che io ho di sopra, le ho pagate abbastanza care. Cioè, voi ci credete che alcuni di voi, tramite il coupon, i prodotti da dove arrivano? Quali prodotti? Le felpe. Le felpe, queste qua, arrivano precisamente da Livorno. Ma perché? Perché si blocca? Aspettate che sono rimasto bloccato al casello. Salve, vengo. Messina. Catania, scusi. Oh, ma che cazzo suoni? Vado? Grazie. Vabbè, non funzionava il coso. Ma che cazzo suona? Non l'ho capito. Vabbè, facciamolo passare a sta grappa, vai, forza. Una pazza. C'è una grappa, il telepass. Non mi aveva preso il telepass, ragazzi. Boh. Strano. E da ieri comunque mi fa sto problema. Perché suona ma non si apre la sbarra. Tutta positiva per tutta la vita. Hola bro! Ma poi dov'è così? Che stai rubando? Todo bien. Tú todo bien. Mucho bien. Venerdì mucho bien. Sei uno che bestemmia? No. Quando divento esaurito sì. Quando mi esaurisco sì, dico la verità, non ne dico minchiate. Ma che faccio? Gliela faccio benzina! No, non vado in chiesa, ragazzi. Credo, ma non credo alla chiesa. Io credo, ma non credo alla chiesa. Completamente. Zero. Non credo proprio alla chiesa. Allora, facciamo benzina. Ciao Fabio! Tutto ok, siamo arrivati a Messina, abbiamo finito la settimana e siamo contentissimi. Allora, 470 006, devo segnare. 470 006. Vediamo. Oh, la motiva per tutta la vita. No. Che stava facendo arrivare intera, mannaggia. Mannaggia. Allora abbiamo detto 470. Allora scriviamo. Ragazzi, dobbiamo scrivere. Oggi che giorno è? Oggi è 5. Questo qua è quello del 4 2026 05 02.
Church, and they are doing the unnecessary things. Unnecessary things. And the main